Welcome to a heroic round side quest while we are bringing in the holiday cheer with a 5th edition one-shot. We are so happy to be here with you. I am Zach, being your DM for this evening, and we have...
Chad, the happy to play player.
There we go.
Brandon, the always to play player. Always a player, never a DM.
We'll change that. And I'm Jon.
And we are the Heroic Round podcast. If you want to find the main quest, which is called The Wizard's Folly, check out our channel and start with episode 1. But we want you to go ahead and like and subscribe and give it the greatest gift you can give to podcasters and share with your friends. So let's join the party and see what we have brewing this holiday night.
I'm so excited. I'm excited like it's Christmas Eve.
Okay.
It actually is Christmas Eve.
I'm excited because it's Christmas Eve.
We've left our families.
Do we want to unwrap what gift
Yes,
first?
There are
Gifts.
presents.
Yep.
Okay.
We
Santa
have
came.
gifts. Santa came.
I did get gifts for everyone. This is for Chad.
Johnny Claus.
Johnny Claus. Thank you.
This is for Zach.
Oh my gosh, he wrote Happy Rolladays on it, like holidays, but with a
I
R.
got Fa La La Lich.
Really?
Take a picture of it. This
Oh
is
my
good.
gosh, this is amazing.
Mine says Merry Christmas. And it says I'm your favorite.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Do you guys want to open them up right now?
I
Yeah.
do, but I gotta take a picture of this cute wrapping first.
Gosh, guys.
Cute wrapping, cute
Where's mine?
wrapping. Cute.
You didn't get yourself one? Ow, I pinched my pinky.
Wow.
That'll do.
Yeah,
that'll do.
Okay, I'm ready. I can't even stand it. I'm too excited. He drew a D20 on here. Dude, you got like a geometrical mind?
What is this?
Oh, are we opening them?
Ba-na-na-na.
Thanks.
So, Zach, this reminded me of Fennis. That's why I got it.
Gosh.
Okay, so it could be a wand,
Oh my gosh.
I went to Ollivander's.
He went to Ollivander's.
but it would be weird if he chose for
He
us.
went to Jared's.
Gosh.
So I
Oh
consider these
my gosh.
kind of premium sets.
Whoa.
Good
Got
lord.
some dice from Dispel.
Wow.
Holy
Oh,
Hanukkah.
not sponsored, by the way.
No.
Wow.
So
We would
But
love-
sponsor us.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
color spray, my guy. That's for LS.
Dude, that is pocket sand
These
all
are
day.
freaking amazing.
These are amazing. Thank you.
And Chad's
Johnny.
are
These
delicious
are
in
delicious in dungeon.
Dungeon Meshy?
Yes, dungeon meshy.
Johnny,
Wow.
thank you.
You're
we are
welcome.
undeserving
These
of a
are
friend
absolutely gorgeous. I
Merry
don't know if you
Christmas,
can
guys.
see
as
these.
you.
I can't wait to step on one of these. Man,
Oh
they're
my
sharp.
gosh.
They are
These
very sharp, by the
preem.
way. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank
John,
you.
thank you so
Amazing.
much.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
John.
Jesus.
Holy crap. We don't
They're very
deserve
sharp.
you.
Be careful.
We don't deserve you.
John,
You
those
step
are
on that D4, it
so
will get
cool.
embedded
It'll
in your
penetrate
foot.
you.
This
Wow.
is legitimately probably one of the coolest D20s I've seen.
Yeah,
What are yours,
these are
Zach?
They're
incredible.
like arcane sigils that are on teal and purple.
I think they're called Summoner's Circle or something
They're
like that.
so cool. That foresight.
But
So
as I was
each-
going through the sets and trying to find one that I felt were like personalized to each of you, I saw those and I was like, that for some reason gave me Fennis vibes. Which he was like a sorcerer in a
Yep. He
3.5
was Ultimate
campaign.
Mages in our 3.5.
We called him
campaign.
Fennis the Menace.
So good.
This is
I
so
just want to
cool.
call out in the bottom of the case, it says, I will not eat the dice. Is that what yours say too?
Does it really?
I want to
Yeah.
see.
That's awesome.
There is no other place you would rather be than where you are right now. For the last 10 years, the three of you have celebrated the gathering of firewood on the eve of the grand hearth lighting. That marks the start of the darkest time of winter across the northern regions. Tomorrow morning, all of the families of Lantern's Rest will gather at the village's open hearth to light the winter bonfire, which will be the beacon of hope that the long winter will be over and spring will come. A tradition that feels as old as the mountains themselves. But that is for tomorrow. For tonight, after putting in the long hours of gathering wood, tonight is for celebrating all the hard work of the village. You are in the longhouse. Savory smells of roasting venison, sardines, and hair fill your nose. Children run about playing games, face covered in icing from cookies and biscuits, their sticky hands covered in jams and jellies. You all crack a muscle, stretch out, as 3 jugs of ale are placed at your table. All right, Chad, Brandon, Jon, for this holiday one-shot of the 5th edition 2014 of Dungeons & Dragons, I have created characters for you. Each one of your characters comes with a backstory, and this is going to be a one-shot. We're going to do this, bang it out. And as I said, we are going to start with Jon reading first, then Chad, then Brandon. So Jon, go ahead and introduce your character for the evening.
Name, Cadmus Krantz, the Chain. I tell my class and level.
Yes.
Paladin of Vengeance, level 6. My backstory. Your family has long been considered one of the key families in Tannenholm, the town at the base of Evergleam Citadel, home of Aethelgrad, the great Kringle of the northern regions. Your father was a head captain of the town guard, and he fully accepted that you would step into that role. But when Aethelgrad put out the call for forming the Snowblind Army after the Burrow King attacked and razed several villages, you took your chance to bring vengeance in the name of Kringle of Evergleam. Yes. There you took upon yourself that, just as he defended the Citadel and Tannenholm, you would defend the region at large by taking an oath of vengeance against all those that threatened its safety. You served the Kringle well. Leading multiple paths of conquest against threats of the realm, your conquests for Aethelgrad put you in a position to lead the strike force into King Jackalope's burrow during the Second Lupin War. The great Kringle was right to do such, for your strike force became known as the Kringle Claws.
Cool.
After your tremendous victory in the south, you led the Kringle Claws several years, helping to bring to pass a lasting peace. You retired to Lantern's Rest at the request of Aethelgrad, where the small military camp would do expeditions as needed with you as their captain. But the need for vengeance against those who would threaten your home and the region would wane, but never go out.
Ooh. So you can just check out your character. Go ahead and look over that. Abby, if you have any changes or anything like that, go ahead. All right, chat.
Okay. My name is Boreas Hearthkin, formerly Frostfeet, a barbarian berserker. I love it. Level 6. Backstory. Your family has lived the longest in the region, with it being said that your great-grandfather was the first barbarian tribe to seek peace after centuries of war with the Winter Court. The town you now call home was founded by your grandfather. My grandfather founded this place. For you saw him place his ancient bone lantern in the tree at the center of the village. That's freaking cool. That memory is bittersweet, though, for as much as you wanted to stay with your grandfather. Your dad took you and a small band of Frostfeet clan and went back to a nomadic lifestyle. The clan that remained with your grandfather took on the name Hearthkin. For years, you were frustrated with his choice, and you let the anger forge you into a berserker. At age 16 and more than the man your father was, you left the Frostfeet and began to work as a hunter and tracker for Aethelgrad. When he formed his army, you were one of his first to enlist. Through many successful campaigns, your strength in scouting came to a head as you were one that found the secret entrance into the burrow of the Jackalope King. I sniffed him out. There, with Cadmus and Loen, you secured your folklore status of the Kringle Claws. With your years of service behind you, you were finally able to settle at Lantern's Rest, feeling you had brought your grandfather's wishes to fruition as the found members of the village. Very cool.
Last but not least,
Boreas is
we have Brandon, who will be playing.
Let me unfurl my tome. Loen Hulsehoffen, a.k.a. Hustle. I am a warlock of the Archfey, Dawn Before Dawn, level 6. Loen. Okay, I'm human as well.
Everybody's human, my apologies.
Great.
As a child, your home in the south was raided and destroyed. Your family, desperate to find a place for safety, headed north. Your family found a home in the north, and as you grew, you felt a connection. As you grew into a man, you made an agreement with the Dawn Before Dawn, an archfey, who sits at the head of the winter court and the grandfather of Aethelgrad. When the call for the Snowblind army was formed, you jumped at the chance to serve your patron and his grandson, the Grand Kringle. After serving in several successful campaigns, you gained notoriety during the Second Lupin War in the south. Along with Boreas and Cadmus, your small group went into the burrows of the Jackalope King and flooded their barracks, ending the prolonged conflict. After that, you were known as Kringle's Claws, after the great Kringle himself. You continued to serve the army, ensuring others didn't have to befall your family's fate. You eventually retired from service with your friends at Lantern's Rest. You married and became a mountaineer and guide, and have supported the growth of Lantern's Rest.
Boreas. Out of the corner of your eye, your oldest son, Teddy, comes up to you.
Is he the disappointment?
You're very proud of Teddy.
Okay, great.
You call him the bear.
Here comes Teddy Bear.
He goes, Dad, can I talk to you really quick? It's urgent.
I'm drinking with my friends.
Mom just told me that they saw someone out by the woodpile.
I see lots of someones around here.
No, out by the woodpile for the Grand Hearth tomorrow. Someone big.
Bigger than me?
And the thing is, Mom said that
Spit it out, Teddy Bear.
She said it just apparated. It just showed up out of nowhere. 1 minute it was there and 1 minute it wasn't. She was wondering if you guys...
Has Mama been at the ale?
Well, you know she has, but seemed somewhat sober.
Okay.
She came to tell me to tell you to go check on it.
Well, it's a good thing that I have to urinate. Loen? Cadmus? Want to go see a man about a horse?
We're going to go urinate together.
Let's go cross the streams.
Okay.
And then have a urinate.
I take off my hat that I am wearing and put it on the table to save my place so nobody drinks my ale.
Great.
I finish what ale is in my cup.
And the party is just going around. You've been a part of this. It's very much this celebration. Everybody's tired. Like food's being brought across the table. Everybody brings a big
I grab
potluck.
something passing and eat it.
You grab this huge peanut butter cookie, just full of the brim.
Good. It's good. It's good, this.
Awesome. So you all kind of get up and wind your way through the party. You get to the huge 2 doors, and you open it out into a pretty big winter storm, which isn't out of the ordinary for you. Okay?
Oh, it's so cold out here. Maybe I should grab my jacket.
All right.
It's not bad. Let it get in your bones.
It's pretty standard for Lantern's Rest.
I like it.
You kind of have a couple people like you be like, close the door, close the door.
Close it yourself and look who you're talking to.
All right.
Kringle's Claws.
They kind of like, okay, yeah, sure there, Boreas, we got you.
I want respect.
The last thing the claws have slain has been a couple mugs of ale, right?
I'll slay your mother with my big sword. If you know what I mean.
I think I know what you need, Boreas.
It's Boreas.
You see a couple of the men kind of like come up, and as you guys leave the longhouse, they come up and like close the door behind you.
That's good.
And it's a very stark difference between coming out of the longhouse with all the joviality that's going on, the doors closed behind you, and it's probably about a 10-minute walk down towards the big open air hearth. Okay, so in the center of the town is one remaining tree that has never burned down ever since the lantern that was placed by your grandfather was placed there. And in remembrance of the long winter coming forth, everybody lights the grand hearth lighting. Villages across the northern realm.
Right.
And so you guys have spent all today as part of tradition gathering wood. So even though it's off in the distance, you can see the stacks of wood that'll be the bonfire, right? And it's symbolism that it's basically going to feed the fire. So people will throw it onto the fire tomorrow morning to get it started. But you know the general direction of where it's going.
Great.
It'll be so nice to be warm tomorrow in the morning. Maybe have a cigarette and a bar of chocolate.
You ever thought about how every snowflake is unique? Just like us. All a part of the same storm, but Each one an individual.
You know, we actually have 20 names for snowflakes.
I was about to say that.
All right, I want everybody to roll a perception skill.
No one
You
rolls
have it.
better than Boreas.
5.
9.
21.
Okay. Backs it up.
And I need
Boreas is an alpha male. Don't know if you can tell.
all of you to tell me if you happen to roll a 12.
Oh,
If you
Five.
actually roll a 12 as the dice roll without your bonuses.
Okay. Nope.
got it.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so you're out in the storm. It's snowing. It's not picking up very heavily, but you can tell there's a darkness with clouds in the sky. It hasn't really cleared out, right? You're expecting it to come. But Boreas, you hear this.
Bells. You hear that?
And you can definitely tell it's coming in the direction of the hearth.
I can definitely tell it's coming in the direction of the hearth. You hear that?
No, I don't hear anything.
Open your ears.
You mean like back where we came from, or is that not where the hearth? The
The
hearth?
longhouse, and you're going to the open air hearth. Sorry.
The open air hearth.
Like, bonfire area.
Oh, where,
The longhouse is
where we
behind
have
us.
stacked all of the wood, yeah?
Ah,
I did not hear it, but this is also too many unique snowflakes in my ear.
wonder if there's kids playing around out there.
All right. So you are all continuing down, trudging through the snow. And again, this is a party, so you're not prepared with weapons, right?
No.
So we're not wearing our armor or
You're not
anything?
wearing your armor. You're not wearing anything like that.
I never wore armor because I'm bad to the bone.
All right. As you get close to the stacks of wood, does anybody have investigate? If you don't, go ahead and roll wisdom skill check.
Yes. However,
I don't need it because I know everything.
I don't have my proficiency bonus added to it, so I don't think it's a class skill or anything, but I do have +1 to
You
investigation.
can you can still do.
And
You
it's
just don't get the
intelligence?
you don't get the +3 for the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Did not roll a 12.
2. Did not roll a 12.
Obviously.
I'll roll just to see if I can get a 12.
Don't.
Natural 1, -2.
All right. You're a big dummy, but we love you.
We all I both.
He's
rolled.
just staring at the sky at the northern lights.
I'm still thinking about snowflakes.
That's
So as you're coming
what we
closer
call
to the
him.
big wood, the big pile of wood, you see that it started to snow enough that a lot of the tracks that you had out of there, so it's very like you can tell that it's been snowing, but you're not able to really pick up on any big disturbances around there. As you guys start to walk around this big stack of wood, out of the corner of your eye, against basically its back towards the wind, so its back is facing you, you see this hulking figure that's cloaked, and you hear some incantations, some magical incantations.
Does Boreas hear this or no?
You can
I
hear it
rolled
because
so
you're close
low.
enough, right?
Oh,
Because you came around. you
Okay.
know?
What in the Yeti is that?
Are you speaking loud enough that
Just to these guys.
okay? So you can tell with the wind
A
and where
giant?
you're at, but it's just this hulking figure. You can't really make out its figure because the way that the cloak is over it, and from the back, you
How
can't
tall
tell if it's
is it?
hunched over. You see from where it's standing, it looks it's around 7 feet tall.
it's almost 2 Boreases.
Okay, here's what we do.
It's a giant.
Bo, listen. You go left, I go right. You approach from the front, okay, Hussy?
Left is the hand I don't write with,
how,
right?
Correct.
how far away is it?
It's about 20 feet away from you.
20 feet,
Yeah,
so
so
the
you
snow's
guys have
heavy.
started going around the corner, and you see him on the other stack of the wood. So the wood is basically 20 by 20 by 20 all the way around. And so you're coming around one corner, and you see him at the other corner.
I don't think. Oh yeah, okay. So we're ready. I mean,
Yeah.
I look
What
to
were you
them
trying
and
to
I
do?
say, just kind of
I go.
motion them forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I go to the right.
I
So
go to
you're
the
gonna-
left.
You loop around the back, you go around, and you're just going to kind of wait.
We're going to pincer attack, right,
I'm
fellas?
going to tackle the hell out of whatever it is.
Okay. So you start to move.
I've got enough ale in my blood and my ire's up.
So you come around the corner, and you're at the other corner. So you're coming around this square of wood that's 20 feet tall, about 20 feet wide. It's a pretty big pyramid of wood.
Most of it was stacked by me earlier today.
Correct. And so when you catch eyes of him, when you get around to the other corner, Are you just going to straight up charge at him? Okay, go ahead and roll.
Hearthlight surprise! And I don't jump at him.
All right. So go ahead and roll attack roll.
Nice.
Are we doing initiatives?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, let's initiate first, yeah?
This dice sucks.
Hey.
This dice rules.
5 on initiative.
6 on initiative.
I don't know where my initiative is on this.
Top of the sheet right here by your armor class.
Oh, it's +0. That's why. 7.
Okay. So you see, Chad, as you begin to charge, you can't necessarily see the face underneath it, but you see the hood kind of look towards you, and you see it kind of like backs out of the way and pulls back its hood, and you guys take a second to realize it, but it's your old captain.
Ethelgrad.
Not Ethelgrad.
Oh.
You know that his name is Egilbert Brutus.
Egilbert Brutus.
When you served in the Claws, he was the original captain that you had when you were before you became the Claws. So when you guys got the Kringle Claws yourself, he stayed in there. And you see this sense of relief. Okay? And I'll kind of give a description to you.
Egilbert, you old dog.
So
Gabby Brew Brew.
Egilbert Brutus is a man built more or less like a general and more like a siege weapon. He's just extremely thick. He is massively framed, nearly dwarfing all of you around him. You can tell he has heavy, deliberate presence to him. You look and you see his face is just kind of a roadmap of old conflicts, scars, a deep one that runs through his temple down to his jawline, one on his nose. He has very, very dark green eyes, like you remember. And you approach him and you realize that he is wearing the symbolage to be a general. And you see that he has this relief that comes across him. And he turns to the three of you. And he says, I know I can trust the Claws. And you see that he has in his hands a scroll. We don't have much time. And you see he kind of looks around and you hear this.
Bells again.
You see he's taking heavy breaths, and you see that he has a scroll in his hand, and he kind of like twists it up and he seals it with wax.
Well, what is it? Out with it, Egilbert.
He says, Evergleam Citadel is under attack.
What? What now?
Now, I don't know when. He says, but look, the light. And you see he points in the general direction, and every single night you know that the basically a symbol throughout the region is the Aurora Borealis that rests above Evergleam
Named after
Citadel.
Boreas.
And you see that it's gone. And you realize with that knowledge that the Aurora Borealis over Evergleam Citadel is gone, and your heart sinks. It's never happened before.
Oh no. Someone stole the Areola Boreas.
Yes. I'm not sure. I'm picking up the pieces. Do we have a place to talk? We have to go quick.
Whose house is closest?
The closest would probably be the Longhouse.
Back to the Longhouse.
So, just as a point of clarification, is the Areola Borealis that's like up there every night? Is it because of his
Areola Boreas.
Yeah, sorry, Areola Boreas up there. Is it like a magical projection?
Yes.
From the Citadel. Okay.
I want you to.
You want me to roll my Arcana?
I want you to roll your Arcana on that one.
Arcana! I got a 2, but it is a
Pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I got a 6.
Okay, 6. Okay, hold on. Brandon, you know that you're not sure the machinations of it, but you know that the Aurora Borealis that's above Evergleam Citadel is magic, and you know that it's tied to some artifact. Okay, that's what you know in terms of growing up. Okay, so you guys have all moved out of the winter, and you come into the Longhouse, and there's this immediate contrast.
It's crowded in there.
Very crowded.
Sure.
Okay, unless you wanted to go somewhere else.
Why don't we just stand under the eaves outside? Like where maybe we're not getting as much.
You could do that.
So we can have a little privacy.
I'm going to grab a tray of treats and food and bring it with us.
So Boreas kind of grabs the treats, come back outside, and he
Hungry?
says,
I'm going to keep stuffing things in.
I eat some.
I've been with my regiment patrolling towards the east, and you guys are on the west.
How are you still alive? You are so old. We have retired.
He says, after I left and you formed the Kringle's Claws, I took upon myself to study the arcane arts. And you see that originally you knowed him to be basically a fighter. And you see he has very much the traits of a
It's
wizard.
so weird to have a man so large learn how to do that.
Anybody can accomplish anything with a little bit of will, but that's beyond the point. We knew something was up when brutal storms started to hit us. We started to receive reports that something impossible happened. Tannenholm was under siege by a force. An army almost immediately surfaced from the snow and from the ice. And it's Malarak. And I want everybody, you immediately know who Malarak is, and you know that is a demon, this force that you've dealt with before. So I want everybody to roll an intelligence or an arcana if you have it.
I got another natural one.
Natural one.
I got
So
a
5.
8.
I got the 9 again.
9.
Hey, we dealt with Malarak before. We can deal with him again.
I heard we were trading in a Chevy for a Malarak. You ought to know by now.
He says, yes, it's unacceptable. We had sent him, Wago. I don't remember the conquest, but he attacked the north. He wasn't much of a force, but the fact that we sent him back to the Nine Hells and he has returned is concerning. But, as I said, I received words that Tannenholm has fallen. Malarak's Mook army showed up. Most of the town, luckily, was able to flee into the cold mountains. Those that left in the town have been frozen by some demon ice magic. Brutal winter storms have made their way in, cutting off all access into Tannenholm. Not only that, I fear it's magical as well. The biggest concern that I have is that, as you can see, something has happened to the warmth of winter. And Brandon, and Loen, that immediately clicks with you were thinking about it. You know that there's an artifact at the center of the Evergleam Citadel called the Warmth of Winter. And Aethelgrad has used it before to basically make the region more hospitable, okay, because of all the storms.
How are we going to keep things hospitable without the warmth of winter? Remember, this is the artifact that you can use to make things more hospitable.
Yes, for centuries, or as long as Aethelgrad's been in charge, it's held back the black cold. Finally, the most concern. It's been 4 days, and I have not heard from our lord, the great Kringle Aethelgrad. No messages have been sent, magical or otherwise. I received this through a magic creature, that they have a spy who is able to infiltrate Tannenholm.
Yeah.
He's on our side. I unfortunately don't know who he is.
That's the greatest sin.
So this
He's a perfect spy then.
I know his name is Kolik. I've talked with the other generals, luckily.
I went
No.
to school with a Kolik.
You can identify him. He is somewhere in Tannenholm. But my concern is this. All of the army is locked down. We can't enter in. It'll be weeks before we can fight through the storm. I've already brought a couple men in. If it's okay with you, Cadmus, we'll start marching your regiment to Tannenholm as quickly as we can. But I have a request for the 3 of you to go in and fix this as soon as you can. So he hands out to you, Loen, he hands up a scroll. He says, there's things that we have to get done if we have any chance of fighting back Malarak and his forces to secure Tannenholm and also figure out what happened to Aethelgrad. First, Aethelgrad has his familiars, his reindeer. They are magically connected to him. If you can find these inside of the Evergleam Citadel, they should be able, on their own accord, to find Aethelgrad. Second, we are unprepared to wage any type of war against Malarak's forces. From what I heard, Malarak has summoned ghouls, goblins, and slithering ice serpents under his control. I've even heard that he has trolls. So we need you to reach the forge and workshop in the Evergleam Citadel
And he says, Loen, that scroll I gave you is a scroll of teleportation. We have not been able to teleport into the Evergleam Citadel due to the magics that prevent us from coming in and out. But inside of there is ore that we can use to empower our weapons. Once you cast this scroll, it'll allow you to send that ore back to my regiment. We will need that in our battle. And then finally, you'll need to access the Great Hearth in the center of the Evergleam Citadel and look for any signs of Aethelgrad. And most importantly, reclaim the warmth of winter and escape if you can.
Sounds like a plan. Also, my men are yours,
He says,
and we
"Great."
will melt these foes with the heat of our fury.
Malarak's gonna wish he never came back.
Perfect.
John, you are able to, just in order for brevity, you kind of call one of your guards that are in there. You give him the information, and he runs off
So
to go.
I ask. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Engelbert.
I ask Egilbert Brutus. So there seems to be like maybe two things happen. I get there's a lot of things happening, but we are going to the Citadel, but that is not where the frozen people are. Be with your spy, or in the Citadel there is the spy that we do not know.
Sorry.
But in the other town is where they are all frozen. Is that correct?
So, correct. The spy that you need to make with, his name is Kolik. Sorry, meet up with. His name is Kolik.
Mate with.
I know that he is not a human. Tannenholm, I do not know the state of it, but it is currently swamped with forces of Malarak,
And everybody's frozen.
and everybody that remains there is frozen. I will teleport with you. I will create a distraction when we get to Tannenholm. That'll clear out most of the people that follow me, giving you a chance to track down the spy. You'll be able to find him through a hat, a helmet, something on top of his head that will signal that he is who you are looking for.
Like a little Christmas tree.
Possibly. The spy, I've been told, has been able to find a way into the Citadel that bypasses the magical wards and glyphs that keep people from teleporting in. I do not know its means, but I trust him, and he is our only chance.
So we need to first meet with the Kolak before we can do these things like find a reindeer and reach the forge and access the hearth.
That is right. Mm-hmm.
This I understand now. Let us continue. Let me first get my armor. I need to make sure I'm prepared.
I like to call it Tannenholm because that's where I'm from.
That's beautiful.
Perfect. All right. In the course of this, as you're talking to him, you come out and they kind of give the information. You give the information to your family, and they come back with the gear that you need. Okay. And he says the last thing, and he hands all three of you bells, very
Hell
similar
yeah.
to this. And he hands them out. And he says, when we first fought Malarak years ago, he employed a bounty hunter. This bounty hunter is known as the Blood Scrivener. Okay, I want everybody to roll their arcane. Or intelligence if
15.
you out of it. 15.
0.
Wonderful. Loen?
Forgot what I rolled. 18,
Awesome.
not a 12.
Okay,
You're very smart.
so
Blood Scrivener.
this Blood Scrivener, Brandon,
It's a cool name.
you know that he doesn't necessarily track you by your person. He tracks you by your deeds. So since you've encountered him in the past, he'll be able to track you.
He knows if you've been naughty or nice.
Yes. And he's
Does
under
he
the
also
employee
know
of
while we
Malarak.
are... So he might know when we are sleeping and when we are awake.
Correct.
I think he has a list. You'll be checking it twice.
It's a good thing I am lawful good for goodness sake.
He says, those bells I gave you, when he is close, you will hear it ring.
I just heard bells.
You what?
Just moments before you arrived.
Okay, as you guys are
You
equipped,
didn't hear it, but I did.
If that's the case, we need to go now.
Let's get
There
out
were
of here.
20 snowflakes in my ear.
All right, so you see he kind of says, grab onto me and we'll go.
All right,
When we
I grab
get-
a.
Do
I
we
grab
had a chance to
sweet-
get like our gear,
got all
armor,
your
and stuff?
stuff,
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
thank goodness.
So you get all your gear, you come up to him and he says, when I get in there, I'm going to create a huge distraction.
Great.
He says, all I know is that you should be able to track him because he's bigger than most. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. As you
Ready.
guys kind of like grasp arms with Brutus, General Brutus, Egilbert, he starts to cast.
Goodbye,
And you're-
family.
Immediately transported away from there.
You guys ready to be heroes again?
Goodbye, Teddy.
And you're
Teddy
gone in a
bear.
flash. Okay. You teleport into Tannenholm, and it is the biggest shock as you enter in. The four of you flash into Tannenholm. Cadmus, as the flashing lights of the teleport fade, you look around your hometown and you feel as if you've landed on another plane of existence. Almost unrecognizable as you look towards the hill in the distance, expecting to see the swirling auroras above the Evergleam Citadel. But whatever darkness and whatever magic lays on Tannenholm doesn't let you see beyond 60 feet. The winter storm rages, obscuring every last brick and pillar of the citadel. The homes and streets are filled with snowbanks, covering doors, hiding corners. The only paths that you are able to see are the filthy trails of what you assume to be the hordes, the mooks of Malarak. All right, immediately as you come in, you are greeted and it feels like you've almost stepped into a painting. It's surreal to see these houses covered in snow.
It's a winter wonderland.
A winter horror land. You see
As
that
cold as balls.
you see that Egilbert starts to cast fireballs, just soaring through the sky as far as he can. And you see that he goes and he casts several illusions of himself. And he starts running. He says, "Good luck. And whatever you do, survive." And you see he runs off with his illusions and his fires going off into the distance.
Let's
All
get
right.
to tracking.
As this immediate cold hits you, you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I burnt my coat though.
Boreas' constitution is mighty. Natural 20.
Boom!
Plus 7.
14.
14.
It'll take
Loen?
a lot more than this storm to stop
Just a Constitution
Boreas.
save.
Mhm.
5.
5. All right. Loen, you're immediately taken over with this extreme chill.
Ah!
All right. You have 1 point of exhaustion.
Fuck.
Okay. So if you ever need to
Can
roll.
I tell he's really cold?
Yep.
Hey, let's warm you up, bud. I'm going to hit his shoulders and kind of
I've heard maybe they have a
bear hug
sauna.
him and breathe hard
Do
on
they
his
have a
neck.
sawill or something?
I breathe into
Yeah,
your
so
neck.
So
will
Boreas
help.
is giving you a good, nice, like hug, right?
Warmest hug you've ever had, right?
So Brandon, with that 1 point of exhaustion, you will have to take a disadvantage on all ability scores until you are out of the cold.
Okay.
Wait, how tall are you?
I think I'm taller than you.
Don't think. No.
I think everyone is.
I'm 5'4", so
Okay.
I'm the tallest.
I am a little bit shorter than you,
my head needs to be warmed.
but I'm mighty inside. How are you? How tall are you?
I'll
I'm
be the judge
5'5".
of that.
Okay,
So I can
I'm
warm
the
his
I'm the
head.
bitty boy. I'm blowing on your chest then.
I warm his head.
Trying to
Perfect.
warm you up.
You guys are helping him warm up, all right? And so immediately this distraction
a
is
sauna.
started by Egilbert, right? So what do
We
you
got to
do?
get to tracking. We're supposed to track this
Yes,
colic guy.
so-
So
something
again, as
big.
I said, you see that there's paths of like
Yeah.
horde-like creatures that looks smaller than normal, right? You see refuse, you see bits of like flesh, you see blood spattered in the floor. Like you can tell that it's almost like a game trail, but for these creatures. So it does allow you to take a path that avoids them, if that
do it.
makes sense. And then for you, Cadmus, it is basically unrecognizable from where you're at.
It's like my home court advantage is gone.
So if you want to roll an investigation, or if you have any other form of tracking skill,
On it.
I have survival.
sweet. So I'm gonna
Can
roll
I use
survival.
that?
Yep.
I rolled an 8 for survival.
22.
Ooh.
Perfect.
I feel like I'm in my element, guys. Feels good.
I got an 11.
Perfect. You go to step and you feel like your knee's about to crack, but it doesn't.
Still got the stuff.
And as you're kind of winding your way contrary to the path, you're going past streets, and the most unsettling thing to you, inside of snowbanks, next to doors,
It's people.
on the street, you see people. Covered in
That
this
could have been you. If we
deep-
weren't warming you up.
covered in this deep, dark black ice.
The black ice.
And you see there's signs of horror coming through their faces. And it's eerie because you realized you have no idea how many people are covered in these snows. Okay.
I've heard about ice coming to towns and getting people.
Oh.
Boreas, as you're tracking,
Yeah.
you pick up
Boreas.
Boreas, my bad. Boreas,
Yeah.
as you're tracking,
Uh-huh.
you pick up on these very large footprints.
Huge, biggie feet right here. Didn't Engelbert say he was a big guy?
Bigger than most.
Okay, I think we found the trail.
All right. So you're running through the trail and
You
you're
should have a hat.
following it. Okay.
That's right.
You're following the trail and you come across a corner, and on one side you see basically the tail end of a group of these creatures, right?
I try to hold the guys back.
So you guys you peek around, you see that you're seeing the back of them. And again, you know that there's this magical darkness in play, and so they round the corner. But you
Malarak's kin.
see ghouls and a goblin, and you see this slithering snake creature with the head of a snake and a body of a man and a tail of a snake that's like slithering past. Okay. And out of the corner of your eye on the other side of the street,
Who's it gonna be?
you see, roll a perception. You see a red cap.
15.
15.
Natural 1, 2.
8.
You guys need to start rolling better.
I'm too actually.
Boreas is carrying this.
Actually,
I think I got snow in my eye.
Sorry, I didn't get an 8. I got a 3
Okay.
because I had a disadvantage.
So Brandon, you're just freezing. Okay. So
think his
Boreas,
eyes
you
are frozen.
look and you catch eyes with this 8-foot tall creature peeking over about 30 feet away from you, and it gives you this like finger to say, like, come here.
Okay. I think we found our guy.
Okay.
He's huge. He's like 3 Boreases. I'm gonna start walking over there.
That's the unit of measurement at Lantern Dressed, Boreas.
His name is like Clockmus or something.
It's colic. No,
Right on.
colic.
Well, that's what your child. That's what Teddy had last year.
Teddy still has colic. The big idiot.
Perfect. All right. You go through, you find the way, you come across and you enter into a deep alley. And at the end of the alley, you see this very old stone building that feels like there must be some type of heat coming out of it. But you notice it's pretty separate from the rest of the slithering paths. Okay. So you see that the door is partially left open and you can see a little bit of smoke coming out. Very, very little. And you
Did
almost
he
think-
go in there?
You assume because his tracks
Oh,
lead that
got
way.
it. Let's go. Let's get you warm.
I'm freezing. I would like to go inside.
All right, Loen.
You move down the pathway and you open the door. And as you open the door, the room is about the size of the room that we're in right now. But near the back corner, sitting next to this chimney, you see this creature hulking, covered in this white shaggy fur. You don't see necessarily a mouth or a nose because of all the hair on it. But you see he's wearing this red cap that's flocked in white, looking at you with hopeful eyes. And you see that he kind of motions 2 fingers for you to close the door.
I turn and shut it after they come in.
Get you warm.
You
Is it-
see that as you shut the door.
Are
Sorry,
you?
Is it warmer in here?
It's a lot warmer in here.
Do
All right.
I lose my
You,
exhaustion?
you get your exhaustion removed.
Are
Yes,
you
yes.
colic?
You see it kind of like stretches out where its head's at the top. So you probably tell it's about 9 feet tall.
That's like 4 Boreases.
I can't believe it. You see his voice is very tender.
That doesn't
It's the
fit.
Kringle's claws. Oh my gosh. You see he comes up and like wants to shake each one of your hands. Okay.
I
shake his
give him
hand.
a shake.
You shake his hand. He's like, that was very, that was very undignified of me to show my excitement. I am Kolik, the winter tracker. I have followed these mooks into town. Did
Did the general send you?
Yes.
Great.
Engelbert told us to meet you.
I'm so excited. So, I have a way into the citadel.
Get us in there
You
so
see,
we can do our Kringle's Claws things.
It's that way. And you see he points at the chimney.
What?
From what I know, and I picked up, the Evergleam Citadel is protected from any type of organic things from coming in. But one of our ancient pathways, this chimney allowed for the transportation of some goods. But you have to get in there kind of an awkward way.
Are you trying to hit on me or?
Absolutely not. I'm a big fan of what you guys do.
So we climb up the chimney?
Not exactly. And you see he goes over to the chimney, and you see that there's these like 3 big red burlap sacks. Well, you get into these, and I kind of chuck you in.
Okay. I step in a bag.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
It seems like it might be a little warmer in the bag, so I hop in.
Awesome. So he kind of cinches you up.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
go get in.
I wish we had more time. I'm a big fan. So he cinches you all up, and it's completely dark, and the bags feel generally a lot warmer than it was on the outside. And
It's almost like a sauna.
you are the first one to get
It
picked
is
up,
like sauna.
Chad, and
My
you
bag smells like nutmeg.
you feel like you get lifted off the air, move towards the chimney, and then almost like you're a basketball, he kind of throws you up. Like
I am
throws
not a
you up in the air.
basketball.
You go up into the chimney, and then immediately you feel like your body gets stretched, and you feel like you're going to lose consciousness.
Oh,
So
boy.
I want you to roll
The darkness is coming.
a wisdom check, and that all 3 happens to you at the same time.
A wisdom check?
A wisdom check. Yep.
Like a wisdom save?
Yeah. Sorry, a wisdom save. My bad.
11.
Natural 1.
Natural 1,
Here comes the dark.
11.
11,
17.
17.
Woo!
All right, everybody
Roll it up
but Boreas succeeds. For when you are going through this magical means of transportation from this chimney to the Evergleam Citadel, you know you're not supposed to be in here. Okay? So, Chad, you're affected. Basically, that giving you your next ability check, you're going to be at a disadvantage because
Okay.
you're basically dazed or confused.
I feel dazed and confused.
All right. So you guys go through, you roll out, and the next thing you know, you feel like this momentum of magic slows to an end, and you feel that you've gathered yourself about, but you realize that you've stopped moving.
Okay.
I'm going to open the bag.
I'm going to crawl out of the bag.
Perfect. What were you saying, Loen?
They got it. I was gonna look around his colic with us. He didn't come with
He
us,
didn't come
right?
with you.
Okay,
No.
Perfect.
Yep.
Wait, was that guy the spy? Was he a bad guy?
He was the spy.
Like, is it like he's a bad guy?
In this case, this
Well, he seemed good. He didn't hurt us, did he?
In this case, the spy
Is
was
the
a
good
spy for Ethelgrad.
Oh, okay. I
Yep.
misunderstood.
There you go. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought he was a good guy, but for a double spy,
Oh.
I'm so lost. Where are we?
We're in the gleaming citadel. I look
Okay.
around.
So you guys come out and you look like you're just in this old storage area, right?
Mhm.
You see that it doesn't look like it's necessarily been used in a long time because you see other bags and other crates that are similar in shape, look, and feel to what you have. And at the end, you see the door. Okay.
Okay.
You have been in the citadel before, right? You've
Yeah.
come to feasts, you've come to celebrations. So do you remember what is required of you being inside of the citadel, or do you need to?
I
have a
turn
reminder?
to my intelligence officer and I ask him, "What do we do now?"
yeah, we have to take our shoes off while we are in here.
That seems
Really?
foolhardy.
No, but I'll roll my.
Okay. Go ahead, Brandon. I mean, Loen.
I got a 12, but not a. I didn't roll a 12.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So you realize that it's basically a circle and there's 4 main quadrants,
Mhm.
right? You know that 2 quadrants contain the workshop, equipment
Mhm.
area, and the other section on this side. So it's kind of the four cardinal directions.
Mhm.
And it's kind of a big circle in the center. There are doors that lead into the main hearth area.
Mm.
But you know, coming where you're at, you assume you're not sure where you're oriented, but if you get out into the main hall, you're confident, Loen, that you could
gauge where you need to go in terms of the finding the stables.
Remind me, what is next step?
We need to find the reindeer,
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
We are looking for his familiars. They are reindeer.
We find the reindeer. They help us find Ethelgrad.
Zach, as we're here, can I still feel connection to my pack master?
I want you to roll.
Is that like a Boy Scouts thing?
Brandon, I want you to roll a charisma.
Yeah. So I got an 11.
An 11. All right. So, Loen, you feel your connection, but it's not as strong as you've been in the past. So you definitely feel there is some disruption between you and your connection to the Winter's Court.
Yeah, I passed that along. There's some disruption, but there still seems to be some power here for good. So this is a good sign. Let us move forward so we can find out where we are.
We're going to find what happened to our Boreas. We're over on Borealis, and we're going to get it back.
Yes, on Loen, on Borealis. Let's go.
Let's go.
So you move towards the door, you open it, and you realize it must have been for some smaller creatures, but you realize you kind of open it and you're coming out from underneath basically like an end table in this very large hallway. Okay?
Okay.
So you kind of come out, you all have to kind of come underneath it.
Oh, it's
But-
bow size.
Yeah.
How many of me is stacked on?
So it's basically like a 3-foot small door. So you imagine some type of smaller creatures were using this as a service area.
So I don't
right?
even have to bend over, basically.
Only if you want to.
So you come out into the hall and Loen, you realize that from your recognition of where you're at, you know that you can either go towards the left and head towards basically the stables where the familiars are kept, or you can head towards the right and head towards the workshop, basically armory.
Okay. I pass that information along and I say, I think that we should head to the left. If we go this way, then this is the stables area. So we should be able to find the reindeer and maybe some other wolves or something to play with.
Well, you have that scroll to send the ore out of the workshop, the forge, to help the soldiers. So should we do that first?
You kind of have Hulk Hogan vibes a little bit.
It's actually,
Brother.
to me, it's more Venture Brothers. All these.
Hank, beautiful. You have to shoot me, Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sergeant Hatred.
Yes, Sergeant Angel. But I think
Hank, I want you to shoot me.
which one are? I mean, I've got a general idea, but I don't know which way.
You feel like
know
you're
what?
halfway
I
between
vote
both.
we go to the forge.
You know, you make a good point because perhaps if we have reindeer with us, then it would be harder for us to walk around. So
And
let's,
also, I think it's maybe more time critical, gives the soldiers more time to infuse their weapons.
There it is.
Perfect.
Executive call. I am the leader.
No,
To the right.
Boreas is Alpha. Let's go.
Alpha's
we
fine,
make-
but I'm Sigma.
we
So
go
you head-
forward.
You head down towards the forge area. Okay. As you come
Guys,
into the
it feels so good to be back doing this with you.
as you head
Like
towards
we
the
never
forge
left.
area, you're in the area,
don't
you
know why I did this.
realize that the bitter cold that you felt outside is also here inside the citadel.
Oh no.
Everybody needs to roll a constitution.
Damn it. We've lost the warmth of winter. Good thing I'm great at constitutions.
13, not a 12.
11.
Damn, I got an 11.
All right. Luckily, you all saved. So even though it's bitingly cold, you still persevere. You're ready to do what you need to do.
It's so cold it bites.
I think that big red sack helped me to keep me warm.
We're always ready, no matter what the cold does.
Awesome. So you continue down the pathway and you realize that there's ice, this black ice that's forming on the hallways. It's blocking off other doors and it feels like it's almost constricting your pathways.
black
Not
ice.
necessarily that it's like a physical presence, but the cold that it emanates against you feels oppressive. Okay. So you continue down the path and you're not really seeing any other creatures around. So you're not sure what's going on, but you see there's a small light that's coming from the door that enters into the workshop.
Are there any like frozen creatures around?
You do not see any of those.
This is
frozen
good to know.
creatures. Yep.
All right. I think per normal operating standard, you should go first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is good.
Attack first, ask questions later.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome.
Sauna later.
So you come
Next
in.
sauna.
All this cold, it kind of reminds me of Did you guys ever play Zelda? When you go in the cold areas and it like hurts? That's what it kind of reminds me of. I go running in to the room.
So
Hey, the
you
chili
come
pepper.
running in, and you see that in this area, it looks like someone has like ran through and sacked all the equipment. Okay.
Somebody's ran through and sacked all the equipment.
You enter in, and it's almost like this platform, and then it goes down into the area. All the forges are off, right? You can see there is some magical light that actually illuminates the room coming from the ceiling. So it's
Okay.
not completely dark. So whatever forges whatever magic that Aethelgrad is still able to produce is keeping it on, right?
Okay.
So you see, even though the majority of equipment and armor have been pulled off the walls, you see the dirt and filth that have accompanied the other mooks in the area. You see that there is this ore that is spread out in these big chunks all throughout the room. And you all realize it's going to take you a long time to get this set up.
If only we had reindeer.
So I want everybody to roll.
Wait, what would the would
I want
reindeer
everybody
help?
to roll search or perception as you come into the room.
Okay.
13, and I rolled a 12.
Did you guys hear those bells?
All of your bells jingle.
He knows my actions.
He can see you.
I got an 18 on my investigate.
Yep.
Is what you wanted? Yeah.
Percept.
I got a 12, not natural.
Okay, great. So you come in and you look and you see this ore and you realize what you thought were like armor stands are actually these golems that are about 6 feet tall, and they're covered in these weird magical lightings, these little orbs of yellow, green,
Cool.
blue, red that are chained together. They seem like they're turned off, and they're wearing the same type of hat that Kolek was wearing.
Oh.
But they're standing basically inanimate in these pillars that are throughout the room. There's about 5 of them. And then throughout this room, which is basically like a 50 by 50 room in terms of size, you see there's probably about 5 of them. And then you see that there's 5 groups of this ore, right? And as you get close to the ore, you can roll, go ahead and roll intelligence check to see what it looks like. I mean, to kind of gauge what it is.
16.
Wonderful.
6.
6. And then Loen.
12, but not a natural 12.
Okay, sweet. So you look and you realize, both for Boreas and Loen, that what you're looking at is called rime silver tinsel. And it is this long, stringy ore that has basically been flattened out that you can actually wrap around your weapons.
Oh.
So you know that you can take this tinsel, you can take a handful of it, wrap it around your weapons, and for the next 5 your next 5 attacks, it does 1d4 magic damage, and it bypasses resistances.
I am gonna do
So now
that.
it clicks. Now it clicks why the general needs this, because this is a quick armament. That if you had this is enough rime silver tinsel to equip an army with to come into.
Got it.
And he probably won't miss a little bit. We are a bit of the tip of the spear, so use it for our stuff too.
Yeah, I'm putting it on my great axe right now.
I grabbed some for my hammer.
Great. So you can take.
I take some.
You can take up to 3 if you want.
Perfect. I
Ooh.
take 3.
And it's 5 hits.
It is 5 attacks. Yep, 5 attacks.
Got it.
And it just kind of feels like it sticks everywhere. It's hard to contain.
Sure.
You're thinking like this is never going to get
It's like
vacuumed
glitter.
away.
So are these
like
like,
glitter kinda.
pretty light? It's light.
And
Weight?
when you pick it up, it feels like heavy. It's like it's a lot heavier than it realizes, and you realize that you think that it was somehow organized, but whatever came in throughout the disorganization.
Mhm.
So you're looking at this, and this is probably what? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Do we have to gather all 5 piles to one in order for the spell to be effective to send it out?
You know that the magic circle. Let me just roll that.
And you described those statues as golems, not statues. So we know they can move.
You know that they're you thought that they were armor, but you realize that they are a type of golem.
Is there a way to turn them on? Get them working.
I also can just cast Mage Hands and have it clean it up for us as we move forward.
You know off the bat This is hours of work to move all the tinsel into the teleportation circle.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So we got to get the golems to do it or something.
this is like hours of work.
This doesn't sound like
Because you
work
know
that
that
I want to do.
the scroll that he gave you to cast, the teleportation circle is a 10 by 10. So there's 5 10 by 10 that you'd have to lug
Yikes.
around.
Can you like use your magic to talk to them?
I mean, I can start while we're
I
kind of doing
examined
this.
the glowing on their chests, whatever it was.
You see that it looks like, again, like it's this green, like
Uh-huh.
almost vine, like tinsel that
Uh-huh.
goes around. And then there's these little orbs of different colors that go around. It's like almost like a necklace that they're wearing.
Are they
Kinda-
all the same?
Yeah, they're all the same.
While we're doing this, I'm going to have Mage Hand start just gathering up parts of the pile that are smaller than 10 pounds.
Okay.
And just like starting the process while I'm doing other stuff.
Okay.
Kind of like.
Perfect. So you see that you cast the mage hand, and it starts moving like little piles of tinsel closer, but you realize it's almost like moving
Right.
a sack of flour with a teaspoon.
Oh.
Okay. Then I would like to also use my Arcana, my knowledge of Arcana, to see if I can't figure out how to make these puppies turn on.
Awesome. Go ahead.
Oh, neat.
That was almost a natural 20.
Almost. 14.
14.
Or I'm sorry, 12, but not a natural
Gotcha.
12.
That's just what you needed. You're familiar with these. You've been around these before, and you know you basically have to go and you have to twist all these little orbs, and they'll light up around the neck, around the golem.
I was on to something.
Oh, this is old hat. All you need to do is turn on the lights, but make sure you do it in the right order.
What's the
Let
right
me
order?
show you. And I'll just go up and turn them on.
Right? It's green, blue, red, purple, yellow.
Yeah, remember that because I'm not going to. I know.
Awesome. So
Okay.
you guys spread out.
Yeah,
and
I
you
go
get
and do it just like I saw him
you
do
get
it.
all 5 of them activated, and you see they'd be like, "We await to serve Aethelgrad. Command us."
Aethelgrad wants you to gather up all the ore in one giant pile, a 10 by 10 circle.
Yes, we shall. And you
Nice.
hear it, and all of a sudden you see they clap.
Yeah, it is very loud.
And it's super loud, okay?
When they're done, let's use them to fight the bad guys.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So you hear them clap and they go about working. You see they start lifting up piles of tinsel. They're probably grabbing about a quarter of the tinsel in each pile,
Great.
and they're doing it in this huge pile, okay?
Nice.
So it only takes them about a minute
Okay.
of very quick work to go and do all this. So after this minute is over, you see it's basically all in one central pile now.
Get to
Loen.
work.
Send it to the army.
That was really easy. See, this is what you do magic's for. Don't thank me.
Thank you.
No, don't thank me. It's not me. I just am a servant. I'm going to go ahead and start casting the spell.
You're a hero.
We are heroes.
Awesome. So just roll an arcane
We
check
can
on
be
it.
heroes. If just for one day.
I got a 2.
Okay.
It is a 6. So that's not good.
All right, you're able to. How do scrolls? Sorry, out of context. How do scrolls work? Do you even have to roll for that?
I don't think so, but I don't know. And I will find out right now.
Let's look up really quick. Sorry.
We will all look it up.
Okay, so you need to make an ability check using your casting level. You need to make an ability check using your casting level ability, and it is on your Warlock spell list, and it's a 5th level, so you have to do a DC of 15 in order to cast it. So it is an ability check using your spell casting ability. So whatever is that +8. I mean, whatever it is.
I think is your level plus your proficiency modifier plus your...
Your
Charisma bonus.
charisma modifier
Charisma.
for me. Yeah.
Yep.
So I need to roll you said 15?
It's 15. It's a level 15 spell.
15.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you get it out. You underneath the pile. You roll out the scroll. It's been a while since you've had to use a scroll in this way, but it's like an old feeling. You're getting on that bike. You're riding it again, and you see these intricate lines of color go underneath this pile of this tinsel, and you see it kind of opens up, and it starts to shift through,
I salute it.
And after only a couple seconds, you see all of it has gone through the portal.
Enjoy, Malarak.
Perfect.
Well, now we can mark that off the list.
Awesome.
Check it twice.
All right, so you're able to send this ore through, knowing that it will do a great work with the army.
Let's go get some reindeer.
Perfect. So you guys leave this area and you go down the opposite way. As you come out, you realize that it feels like the citadel has been cut in two because it's blockaded by this cold ice. If that makes sense. So you can only go these two directions.
It's kind of like the water temple in Zelda, where certain parts were blocked. Remember that?
Who is this Zelda again?
So you
He
go
used
the
to roll
opposite
with us
way,
back
and as
in
you
the
guys start to walk again, the cold hits you again. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
Also, remember, I have an aura of protection. Allies get +2 on saves.
There you go, baby.
11.
All right, you're safe.
That +2
10.
saved me.
10, tie to save.
9. Oh, let me check again. 9.
9. So, do you know
9
if
is
saves are
German for
tied
no.
to the saver?
It's probably equal to DC or greater, right?
Yeah, so you're safe. So you just have to get above 10. So you have one level of exhaustion hit you again.
Oh, this place is so effing cold.
Hang in there, big buddy.
So you see that your breath is kind of billowing out and you're moving quickly through the hallways to get over toward these stables.
Yeah.
And as you're getting closer to these stables, the air is starting to fill with this sickly burning smell.
Oh no,
Do you
they've
smell that
they've,
sickly burning
they've
smell?
burned the reindeer.
And you smell it's the complete opposite from where you were just out a couple hours ago, your home, your longhouse.
Maybe it's reindeer farts.
It's singed hair. It's burnt flesh. And
Honestly,
you see that there is this kind of gross, sickly orange light that's coming out of the stables.
At least it looks warm.
honestly, all beasts are food, so it doesn't matter.
And everybody roll a listen or perception check.
13, but I rolled a 12.
Would you stop?
Stop metagaming.
I got a 12. Not natural.
Okay, great.
7.
All right. So you hear this gibberish talking. You know that it is this deep guttural coming out of the stables. So you see and you hear you hear this, but you see the light coming out.
That's
And you definitely
Malarakis.
You definitely know that there is somebody in there in the stables.
We should move quickly to see if we can save one of the beasts.
Crack my knuckles.
Go
I'm
ahead.
Ready to run in there.
Grab my warhammer out.
I summon my scimitar.
Great axe
Snake.
at the ready.
Perfect.
Tinseled up.
Tinseled
Perfect.
up.
All right.
I'm going to run in
um,
there.
Let me get this scene set.
Fully tinseled.
I'm tinseled, bro.
Shapeshift.
Those are the wind. All right, I'd sent everybody
Owlbear.
owlbear. Okay, great. So you enter the stable, and it is undoubtedly the smell of burnt hair. You come walking in, and you see that it's a pretty huge stable that's in there, but you see blood and viscera has kind of been thrown everywhere. Immediately in front of you, you see this beautiful, majestic reindeer that has these blue tinted antlers that you can tell have faded because the life is gone. And you see its haunches, its two hind legs have been cut up. And you see the light coming from where the deer is on the left.
Okay.
Okay. But you see that it is, you're not really sure what else because you come in and the light, you're coming into the light's not coming from you, if that
Got
makes
it.
sense. Perfect.
Got it. Can I walk up and see what's going on?
Yep. So you walk up. Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
No.
Okay. Great.
Boreas
I think I
doesn't
would also
hide.
follow.
Yeah.
Right? We would follow.
Boreas hides not.
Okay, let me delete this. In front of you, you just see death. You see that there is immediately these 6 reindeer bodies that have been ripped apart in various ways, entrails laying on the floor. And at the end, you see there's a makeshift kitchen. And you turn and you see this creature with this long, gross white beard that has been stained red. And in front of him is this giant pot that he's stirring on a makeshift heat source. And he looks at you and he says, "Time to eat!" And roll initiative.
Yes. I'm ready to beat some nasty monster guy.
7.
18.
12, not natural.
So let me roll this one. 7. All right. So, sorry, what did you get, John?
18.
18. Loen?
7.
7. And then Boreas?
12, not natural.
All right. So it is it's Cadmus, Boreas. What's your dexterity, Brandon?
16.
Sweet. So you all go first. So Chad, John, Loen, and then this gross ice wraith troll.
Are the bodies standing? Or they're
No,
on the ground so we
But
can
they
go
are
run
an
by 'em?
obstacle. You can go around.
Go
them.
around
They're
them.
big enough. And so again, these aren't like a normal reindeer.
Got it.
These are like huge
Okay.
magical beasts. And you're familiar with these creatures. You
Yeah.
know them. They've been in the service.
We
of
know their
Ethelgrad.
names.
Oh no, Dancer and Dasher.
Blitzen!
All right. So go ahead and make your move then.
Is it Cadmus?
Cadmus is Cadmus is first.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going
Move so that I can move. I'm freaking
Starving.
He wants me to eat.
I'm going to dash straight up, so that's double my movement. I believe is my action.
Okay.
And as a free action, I'm going to, I don't know about my shield much. Is it like I can equip it single-handedly, or is it like I would need to be like, I
You
don't
can
know.
do it as part of a move action.
You can do it a part of your move.
Yeah,
action.
donning
so
or-
you're running and you're
donning
equipping
or
your shield.
doffing.
I don my
Gay apparel.
my shield as my gay apparel as I dash forward.
As you dash forward, you know how much vengeance you have to bring down on this troll.
You have committed the greatest sin. Ethelgrad's familiars. I will vengeance you.
Nice.
Is that
Awesome.
not the
So
right
now
word?
it is
That
your
was
turn,
perfect.
Chat.
Okay. I
Oh,
follow
avenge.
suit.
'Kay.
I get freaking pissed when I see this. How dare you! And I go running, double my movement. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 65 is to Cadmus. 70.
And you can
75.
walk through the carcasses of the deer. It just takes double the amount of movement to get
Yeah, I'm
them.
going around. I can get to right here. And I yell at that some gun.
Get in his face and just shout.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you come riding up and you see that he's covered in gristle. You see that he has like a makeshift like table that's set up made out of gross odds and ends of creatures. You see that there's a bucket of like viscera that he's steeping like almost looks like tea inside of. But you see that this huge barrel of meat is just right in front of him.
All right.
Sorry, this is what you cauldron of meat. Okay,
You're about to be chopped.
it is your turn, Loen.
Scott Conant.
Yeah, so from where I'm standing,
Chop.
I am actually going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Yeah.
So it is a ranged spell attack. So I just need to roll my dice. You said it's skills that I'm at disadvantage of, right? So I can still like my
Ability.
ability. So I don't need to worry about
You're
that
good.
for this.
Yep,
Okay,
you're okay. That's different levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's level 3 of exhaustion.
just making sure. So I get a +8 to my roll. So
Great.
12.
12?
No, natural 12. So I got a 20. I got a 20 to hit, but a natural 12.
All 3 of your bells jingle.
Ah!
All right.
Oh, jingle bells.
And you're halfway
there. All right. Go ahead, Brandon. Roll a hit.
I did.
You connect.
20? Okay, great.
He has an AC of 15.
Okay, so I have, because I'm level 6, I actually I have 2 beams of Eldritch Blast. So it's force damage.
Sweet.
If that makes a difference. I'm gonna actually roll these fancy color spray dice, even though I don't have color spray as a spell. Ooh, 16 damage.
16.
Baby.
Boom. So you cast these sparkling rays of Aethelgrad through magic through the air. You feel that feeling that you had that was weakened feels enriched as you shoot it and hit the troll.
I'm sorry, I feel worse?
You feel better.
Oh, okay,
My
cool.
bad.
Thanks.
That connection you have to your patron feels invigorated. How much damage you do again?
Oh, I'm sorry, I did 21 damage.
21.
Whoa, boy. Look at the big damage on you.
Awesome. So you see it's unexpected and it gives out this like insult and trollish. You're not sure what it means. All right. So you see it takes this step forward, this huge lumbering step forward. Boom, close to you, Chad.
Okay.
Boreas.
I'm not afraid.
And you
I'm
see
angry.
it goes to hit you twice.
Mm-hmm.
What is your AC?
16.
All right, he hits with his first.
'Tis but a scratch.
And he hits with his second. No, 16. He misses on the second one. And you see these huge claws come out first, but he misses with this giant meat cleaver for a second. Okay. So you end up taking 1 + 1 + 4 damage. You take 6 damage as he scrapes across your chest.
Is it slashing?
It is.
I take half damage
Yeah.
because I'm enraged. So I take 3.
All right. Perfect.
I
Now-
laugh at him. Ho, ho, ho.
It is back to you, Cadmus.
Okay. I don't think 5-foot step exists in this edition, right?
Nope.
No,
I just move?
You move and
Just
attack.
move and then attack.
Okay.
But you
So-
can split your movement.
You can.
Oh, that's
Bob
true.
Weave.
You can like boop boop.
Yeah,
So
you could
I'll use my
move,
movement
attack,
to
and then
step
move away.
in. And then I'm gonna attack and empower my attack with a divine smite level 2 spell slot.
Amazing.
So I've got to find where my attack is. Okay. 16.
Awesome. You hit.
Okay. Sweet. So remind me, guys, the tinsel is 1d4.
1d4 and it
Plus
bypasses
1d4.
all resistances.
Okay.
Remember, you only have it on 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
Then it's gone. But you can reapply it with a
5
move action.
per, yeah.
Sorry, you can reapply it with an action. Standard action. My bad.
So 11 for just the initial hit. 4 on the 1d4 for tinsel, and then I roll 3d8 for the smite.
Damn, Gina.
Oh, boy.
There's the Kringle's claws coming in.
20
20.
for that additional.
So 35. Total. Yep.
Sure.
All right. So you come in and you feel the same thing as you see that as Cadmus raises your warhammer, you come down right on its upper thigh and you hear a crack. And you hear it give out another call. It's unexpected that the Kringle claws would be in the Citadel this evening. All right.
And with my additional movement, since you can split it up,
Yep.
right? I'm going to go
Kringle's
whoop,
claws.
whoop, 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 whoop.
Beautiful.
So if you leave its reach,
It has
Then
a
it-
huge reach, though, so I wouldn't be leaving.
oh yeah, as long as
Yeah.
you don't, then you don't
It would
provoke.
get that
Correct.
reaction.
You don't
Okay.
get he doesn't get attacks as long as you stay within it, right?
Yeah,
as
gotcha.
opposite of 3.5. Great.
That's cool.
Wonderful. All right, it is back to you,
Hope so.
Boreas.
Boreas. I attack with reckless abandon.
Boreas.
Which means that he'll have advantage on attacks against me,
Okay.
but I get advantage on attacks against him.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to do 2 attacks because I have an extra attack. So here we go.
I do
So
too.
this
I
is
should
my
have used
first one with advantage. So 19
Okay, you
to
hit.
hit. My second attack with advantage. Ooh, natural 20.
Okay.
So that would be 29 or something. Okay. So those are my 2 hits.
Okay, you hit on both.
Okay, great.
So let's do the first damage.
Okay, so first damage is 1d12
How does critical work in this edition?
plus 1d4.
I think it's you add another dice to it. Let me look real quick.
So for
does he
this
just
is the
automatically get a
non-critical.
Okay.
This is the non-critical right here. So I got 9 plus 6, 15 damage on the non-critical.
Is that including the +4 or 1d4?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, how much was that, Chad?
15 damage on the first hit
All
with
right.
my great axe.
Okay.
And then the second hit, this is the
So a
critical.
critical hit happens when a natural 20
Uh-huh.
automatically hitting
So
and
that
allowing
hit
you
dice.
to double the damage dice,
So you don't
not
actually
the
have
total
to.
damage.
So you don't actually have to like confirm it
No.
in this edition.
Nope.
That's
Yep.
rad.
So you
Okay.
so you double the amount of dice that you roll to do damage. You
Okay,
don't double the damage.
I will. I'll double it. I'll just roll this twice here.
Mhm.
Okay. So then the second one I got, let's see, 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 6, 16.
16.
So 15 and 16. So 31 total.
All right. You come in, and what weapon are you using?
I'm
You
using
use
my great axe.
You use your great axe, and you follow up, and you cut across its belly. And then you cut even deeper into its belly, and you see these warm green entrails start to spill down its leg. Okay?
Of course. You're falling apart.
All right, you see its turn, and it attacks you once, Cadmus, and it attacks you once.
It gets
Boreas.
advantage on attack against me
All right,
because
so I'm
of my
gonna roll.
reckless
I'm
attack.
rolling against you first for the advantage, Cadmus.
Great.
I mean, Boreas. All right, it got 18
Hit.
hit, and so it ends up doing. Mike's sorry,
No, you're good.
12 damage to you with its claw, and then
So that's 6 because I have
perfect.
half damage.
And then Cadmus, it attacks you. And it only got oops, let me look it up. 7 plus
Gosh,
14.
I feel powerful.
14 damage.
14 to hit you, Cadmus. Does it hit?
No, it does not. I have a
Okay.
19. Sorry.
You bring up your shield and you bash away its cleaver. All right. But as you're even standing there, you see that some of its entrails that come across its thighs start to pull back into its body. You hear like it's almost like it's bone resetting on the leg where you hit it, Cadmus. And you see it stands up a little bit taller. You can tell that it's healing. All right. It is back to you. Oh, and then, sorry, for its final attack, it grabs the pot of stew and it slings this hot liquid at both of you. Okay. So,
What Malarakian magic is this?
all right. 14 against you,
Miss.
miss, and then
But if this is an attack, you get advantage, so you can
I
roll
did roll
again.
an advantage
Oh, okay,
against
got
you.
it.
Yep. And then a 21 against you.
It hits.
All right, so you get hit with this hot liquid. So I want you to go ahead and roll a dexterity save to try to avoid the damage.
17.
All right, so you succeed, so you'll take half damage. You take 4 damage. That's half on it, Johnny.
You
Sorry,
got big
Cadmus.
one burn.
But you see it spills all the stew and it sloshes across the stage. Oh, and then, sorry, it was your turn before it went. My apologies.
That's okay. It doesn't.
Loen, it's your turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to run up. I'm going to use a dash to get close to it.
Okay.
I can move myself, but. Oh, wait.
Wait, sorry, I'll let you move.
Well, no, you're good. I just don't know where I was now.
You
Exactly.
were right on this path right here. I'll set you back where you're at. Go ahead.
So I'm going to use a dash. Dash right there. So that's my whole move. Or my whole turn.
Awesome. Great. Now it is back to you, Cadmus. You're just wet
and gross and sticky from this slosh.
That hurt, and it was wet and gross and sticky. Not cool. And I'm going to attack it. However, with my attack, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Searing Smite.
Sweet.
Now, what Searing Smite does is the next time you hit the creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, the casting time is 1 bonus action, duration is up to 1 minute. Your weapon flares with white hot intensity, and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage
Beautiful.
and causes the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each of its turn, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 damage. On a successful save, it ends.
Beautiful. Way to go. Let's get it up, baby.
So attack, and I do have extra attack. So after I do this first attack, I'll do a second attack. 26 to hit,
Hit it.
and 15 plus 8 is 23. So
23.
2 hits.
Both connect.
Okay.
Let's do that searing strike. You hear this like holy chime as you feel the room get a little bit warmer. As all of a sudden you see from the warhammer, it looks like it becomes white hot and slams down into the troll.
So 12 damage from the first hit, and then here the fire damage is 3. And it ignites on fire.
Okay.
And then the second attack is 10 damage.
All right. You see you hit it, and it starts its beard on fire. It drops its cleaver to try to put it out, and when it does, you see it kind of goes and it bends its head down to try to get the fire out, and you bring your warhammer on the second hit on the back of its skull, and you see it slump down, and it lands on top of the fire it was cooking its pot on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
That was out of combat. Way to go. So you see the intensity comes down, and you take an exhaustion now, right?
No.
Okay.
Because I didn't frenzy. I just went berserk.
Okay, perfect. As the battle quickly ends, there is this odd silence, but you hear the clanking, the clattering.
Sounds like a reindeer. Let's check all the stalls.
I go
Okay.
look.
So you go look through the stalls, and on the other end, by chance, you see that there are 2 reindeer.
They're beautiful.
You see that their cages are closed, and as you see that their stables are closed, and as you look through the gates of the stables, you see this old metal that's imbued around their legs, that's connected to the floor, which looks like it's ice.
It's chained.
It's chained, magically chained there. But you see that they're like, you can tell that they have this level of excitement that you're here, but you can see that it's like they're almost like shivering with cold, and they're like clamping their hooves.
I want
up
to
and
try
down.
and use my hammer to smash.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll a strength.
I'll
and you roll a strength.
I'll do the same with the
Both of you roll.
I get yeah, okay, I got this.
A strength check,
Mm-hmm.
22.
Awesome.
While they are doing that, I'm going to handle animal.
Okay, you roll it up, baby.
I got 14 on strength.
14 on strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So both of you are actually come down, and you see that it's a pretty weak metal, but you see that there was some magical enchantment there, and whatever you do to come down with your strength, you break the enchantment, so both of them comes out. You see that they are about to like freak out and run away, but Loen, you come in and you calm them both down.
I got
okay?
a 10 for it. So
Perfect.
okay.
To give them like a cigarette or
You
something.
see they calm
Half a
down.
bar.
The metal like
chocolates.
it's tinfoil.
And you see that they look at the 3 of you, and you see that they're unlike reindeer. You see they eminence this energy of like positivity, and you feel good. And everybody who's lost hit points gets 5 hit points back.
Hey.
What about exhaustions?
Oh, and exhaustion is cleared as well because you
Yeah.
get that warmth from them. So you're back at 0 exhaustion. So you see that they look at you and they look at each other. And as they look at each other, you see that there is this magical energy that swirls between their antlers. And you see that one of them goes to the very back end of his stall, and you see he's kicking something in the hay, and he's looking back at you.
I go and look.
All right. As you go and look, you see that there's a key that's attached
key.
to a chain. And you can see that it's branded with the Citadel of Evergleam.
This is how we get in the Citadel.
Sorry, not in the citadel, but in the hearth.
In the hearth.
Yep.
That's how we get in.
So you gather it, and as you turn to look at them, you see that in
Do we know which ones these are?
you don't.
Oh.
Neither have a red nose, so it doesn't really matter to the story or the songs.
So you see that they turn and they look at you, and then they kind of stick their heads up towards the sky, and one of them brings their antlers down and touches the other one, and you see that they both start to like lift off the ground, and they run up towards the ceiling, and as they get close to the ceiling, you see some magical portal open up, and they run out. Boom, boom.
That
And it
was
closes.
Comet. I could tell.
Comet and Cupid, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never get sick of it. It's so magical.
Wow.
Right. I also wish there was Olive there. I hope Olive made it out.
Olive.
Yeah, Olive, the other reindeer.
All right, Brandon, roll a DC check of pissing me off.
I succeed.
I was literally about to say, what? An
I said
olive.
it.
I'm like, are you reading?
right into it.
Are you doing some like, I thought it was like some
We
liberal,
don't have time.
I was
I
like,
thought it was some
I
like
don't know,
liberal
Olive.
commie book about Olive the immigrant reindeer or something like that from
okay.
Greece.
No, it's always just a
We
joke.
have to
The
go
setup
access
is
the
real.
Great Hearth.
All right.
We have the key.
So you
Let's
get
go.
the key, and you from this battle, you're connecting with who you were and who you are.
Once a
Rowan,
hero, always a
specifically for
hero.
you two, you feel this connection, right? You know that you're bringing this goodness. You're this connection with Ethelgrad. You just wish you knew where he was.
Let's go.
It feels good.
It looks like Kinderklaas is coming to town.
It feels good to be
Let's
strong
go.
again. Let's take some torches with us, so like we can have warmth with us, like from the fire of the dead body.
Okay, so you grab a
idea.
couple
Take
of
a
the
torch.
torches and you
Grab
go.
the firebrands out of the fire.
Awesome. There you see that there are bits and pieces of furniture that have been ravaged to use for flame.
Okay.
So all three of you grab one and you head down the hallway.
Let's
This
go.
was a 6th century leg. Why did they throw this away? This was a really nice piece of furniture.
Awesome. So as you run down the hallway, you get towards one of the main doors, and you know that there's two entrances.
Mm-hmm.
The one you obviously can't get to because the block blacked ice, but the other one was close where you first came in, and you realize as you get there, you have the key. Okay?
Yes.
You see that there's ice covering the door and the keyhole.
I wish
try the firebrand I'm holding to see if it does anything.
You see that it starts to melt some of it.
Oh,
you
this
see
was a
that
good
there,
idea.
there's the black ice and there's like a normal ice and then there's this unnatural black ice and it's just like residual cold. Okay. But as you guys have come out, you feel the cold starting to seep against you again, being in the hallway. So everybody roll against extreme.
Remember the plus
Do we
2
get
from
advantage
me.
because we're holding fire?
Yes, you do.
This is just like Zelda.
Okay, +2, and you have a +2 and an advantage. You need to get over a 10. Let me know if you roll a 12.
Constitution?
Yes.
19.
So I rolled a 12.
Duh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's that cool guy with the cool name that I can't remember. Blood something.
The blood scrivener.
Blood Scrivener.
Yeah, Blood
Okay,
Scribber.
I got a 24.
Okay, you
I got a
shrug off.
17.
Okay,
I got a
awesome.
17. I rolled a natural 12.
Perfect. You're great. So both of you are good, and you're
Oh,
able
wait.
to melt.
You know what? I didn't roll a 12 because my advantage, I thought it was a 2, but it was a 20.
He already shook the bell.
It was a natural 20. I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah.
So undo. Can you unbell?
You melt enough to get the key in, and you see that there must be some magical connection between the key and the door, and you see that the door slowly starts opening.
Keyless entry.
It looks like there must have been some magic in that old silk hat we found.
All right. And as you enter the Grand Hearth, an area which you've been to plenty of times to celebrate victory, to celebrate the eve before the great hearth lighting, it is not that hearth anymore. This long hall is filled with cold, snow, and a smell of old emanates through the area. And immediately in front of you, you see the warmth of winter. The great
Oh, there it is.
artifact suspended, and this it's a 5-foot orb, this crystal orb that's in the air, and at the end you see that there are 4 creatures all holding staves pointing at the orb.
Skeksis.
This energy going from the orb into the staffs, you see it tangible in the air, and then with their other extended hand you see it's held out towards Ethelgrad.
on his knees
No.
behind them.
Are
You
these
see the
mooks?
normal, magnificent man, a chiseled creature, tall, 12 feet tall with a huge white beard and gleaming eyes, is almost laid bare, almost unrecognizable as these creatures channel the energy some way into him or out of him.
Oh.
And then beyond Aethelgrad, on the podium behind him,
No, don't say it.
is the winged demon, Malarak.
Malarak. That son of a...
I turn to these guys and I say, I hope you're hungry, because we're about to have a mukbang.
You
I'm
see,
starving.
Malarak almost feels like he expected you to come. And he grins and laughs. And he says, finally, more kindle for my cold flame. Roll initiative.
What a badass thing to say.
30.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
no, sorry, 11.
11. Let me roll this again.
I looked up at the top, saw my armor class.
I was like, that's crazy.
11 for John. Sorry, make this John.
9
Brandon,
for
Nine?
Boreas.
9 is the answer?
Chad.
5.
Malarak loses that smile when it gets to my turn.
5. All right, Malarak, let's see what you got. Ooh. Well. 17, 11. You see, he almost knew that you were coming. Does everybody, if you look in, Albert Rodeo has the new setup.
We knew he would be here too. Guess we all know things.
Refresh.
Does everybody see the setup?
Yeah, so cool.
That is awesome.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you see that Aethelgrad lays on the floor, unmoving. Behind him is this great creature.
Malarak is even bigger?
You see that Malarak himself is just huge at this point. He has these huge bony wings.
Dude.
Ice crystals almost form and drop from his wings. The most unnerving part about him is he does not have a jaw. And you remember when you defeated him, you took it off in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So his unworldly voice echoes.
I'm wearing
through
it as a codpiece right now.
Keeps you warm.
It
All right.
holds everything in posture.
Let's see. Let me get these up really quick. All right. So you see that Malarak and those serpentine. So I'll give you a description. So the creatures that are standing there are the creatures that you saw in Tannenholm.
Snakes.
They have a snake body, a human torso, and a snake head.
Yep.
You see that they have skins made out of baby seals
Oh.
and polar bears draping their body. And this vicious grins are across their face as they consume this dark ritual.
I hate them.
You see that they all turn in unison, and without breaking their channeling, you feel they focus, and this cold emanates from their staff. I want everybody, as this wave of cold hits you, to roll another save against extreme cold.
Constitution, right?
14. Remember
14?
the plus 2.
7.
Ooh, 20. Thanks.
You're not good at this. Brandon, okay, you're back to at one level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And you failed, so you take 1 point of cold damage as well. All right. And you see that Malarak flocks his wings and he takes basically the sky. It's about 60 feet up that he is above, okay? But you see he flies in the air. And let's see.
Malarak flies.
Malarak flies with his wings. And you see he flies in the air and he says, "What?" And he doesn't really say anything. And it's now your turn, Cadmus.
With my 11.
Wait, no. Yeah, 11.
Did you get a 20?
No.
Oh, I'm
An
dumb.
initiative?
Chad got a 9.
I got a 9.
I'm dumb.
I'm having a hard time seeing the squares. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I'm going to get up to here, and then I'm going to cast Bane as my action. Up to 3 creatures, so the 3 closest to me
Okay, I'll mark them.
must make charisma saving throws.
Okay.
And I believe I set the DC or it's an 8 plus my.
On this sheet, you have this one.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
It has
do I?
it has your
Oh,
spell save
cool,
DC.
13. So it's a charisma of save
13?
of 13.
All right. And then what?
If
What's
they
the effect?
fail, any attack roll or saving throw that they make must roll a d4 and subtract that.
Oh, wow. That's great. All right. So the first one that's closest to you got a natural 20, so it saved.
Okay.
The next one got a 3, so it fails. And then the next one got a 14, it succeeds. So this one right here, let me just mark it.
-4s.
What is it called?
Bane.
All right. Bane.
No
Perfect.
one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
That's right.
All right. Now it is your turn there, Boreas.
Boreas. I freak out. I full on frenzy, brother. I lose it. Okay. I am going to 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move 40 feet. And as I'm moving, I'm going to have my great axe in one hand. And I'm going to pull a javelin with the other.
Yeah.
And then I'm basically going to do 40 feet and then throw the javelin like I'm at the Winters Council Olympics.
Beautiful.
All right, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Then I only have 30 feet of javelin throw before it's at disadvantage. So I'm actually going to throw it at this guy that is in front of me, not the closest, but the one that's a little further there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, which one are you hitting?
So I'm trying to hit
The one that's closer towards
the one that's
Ethelgrad.
closer to Ethelgrad.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but I'm throwing my javelin at him. Okay. So, doing reckless attack again here. Okay, so I got a 24.
24?
Uh-huh.
You hit.
Nice. I do 1d6 plus 5. 6.
6 damage.
Mhm.
6 on number 3. Perfect.
I go,
So you chuck it, and
and then I bellow.
Bro.
Bro.
and how does concentration work again?
Ooh, it's right here. It's on one of my papers right here. It ends if the caster starts another concentration spell or if the caster is incapacitated, stunned, unconscious, or killed.
So the DC
If the
is
caster takes damage, the Constitution saving throw is needed to avoid immediately ending the spell. The DC is equal to 10 or half damage taken, whichever is greater.
all right. So it needs to do a 10.
Yeah.
All right.
10 Constitution.
15. It succeeds.
Okay, great.
Great.
And then
Fantastic.
every hit it takes gets a separate saving throw.
Wonderful. You see main concentration. Boreas, as you get close to the warmth of winter,
Uh-huh.
you are shocked as you look up and you see an elegant, beautiful woman looking like she is slumbering. And you realize that the crystal isn't crystal at all, but it's ice that's being
Oh.
pulled away from this woman.
Weird.
And you see whatever energy that they're doing, and now that you're close, is channeling through these creatures, and it's going in these kind of like if you like the heat signatures, you know when it's really hot, like
Yeah.
heat waves. You see they're going out, and they are going up into Malarak.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
perfect. And now it is your turn, Loen.
So I'm going to go ahead and move up. Let me double check.
So for those listening, just a quick thing. They're in a central area in the hearth. There's a crystal that's being channeled from these 4 creatures. They are channeling the energy away from it, and it is going into Malarak. All right.
Go, bunny, go.
Okay. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is, so of the 4 creatures that are channeling into or channeling out of, in between them they are, because there are not 5 extra 5-foot steps. It's only 10 foot, right? Or I'm sorry, corners aren't double,
Yeah.
right? On
Yeah.
the diagonal.
Correct.
So in between the 2 casters on the right, they're 10 feet apart. Like they're, yeah. So in the middle of that, they're 15 feet, but
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a 10-foot radius sphere. So if I cast it in the middle of them, it would hit both of them.
Correct.
Right?
Dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
The one that Chad hit and the one that's closest to Boreas. Sweet. Go
yeah,
ahead and roll.
so I'm casting the spell Shatter.
Okay.
So I'll read the flavor and then I'll roll. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the point of your choice within range, because it's 60 feet, so I can do it. And each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. If the creature's made of inorganic material like stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's within the spell's radius. And then it's also higher level, so it's actually going to be 4d8 thunder damage.
Awesome.
If
So
I-
48 thunder damage
Dude.
on these
Yeah.
2 creatures. It
Damn.
also affects the equipment that they're holding, right?
Non-magical,
Non-magical. Okay, great.
It's not going to hit me, is it?
but it's not being worn or carried.
Okay.
So not on them, but if there's other things around it.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No,
around
it's
it.
only a 10-foot
Just want to make
radius.
sure.
Cool.
So you launch it. Do you have to do an attack or it just emanates through it, right?
No, it just hits on that spot. So
Hits
they
in the
need to
spot?
make a save.
Okay, what's the save they need to do?
Yeah, so the save that they need to make is 16.
All right, the one closest to Boreas, number 4, got a natural 20,
I don't believe it.
and the one that was hit by a
'cause he got that.
javelin got a natural 1, so he failed.
Okay.
Oh,
So one succeeded, one's failed.
that dice is very balanced.
So 8.
I've had 2 natural 20s with the new dice tonight. The gift dice. It's already a banger.
Fuzz.
The orange one.
It is
Thank you. And the other one, where am I looking?
Lower. There you
Oh,
go.
duh.
Chicken
It looked like the. Okay. Sides are hard. Okay, so this is a dumb question. Do I add my charisma modifier to the damage or no? I don't think I do.
I
Okay.
think I will state if it does.
Okay.
So 48 to number Javelin Boy, number 3.
You just roll 3.
17 damage to the
Sweet.
full, and then half
It's 8.
is 8 because you always round down.
So
And
17
fifth,
is 20.
I think in all editions.
even if it's a yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys hear this piercing sound, and
Sounds like
this crackle of static goes across and shakes both of them, and they need to roll their concentration. So the first one needs to roll 12 and 11, sorry, to keep concentration. And it rolled a 12. So it keeps concentration. The second one just needs to roll
Do you
above a
ring
10.
a bell when they roll a 12?
no. It has
It
to
wasn't
roll above
natural.
a 17.
Oh, a 17?
It's whatever's higher, right? It's damage.
It's half the damage.
Oh,
It's
half the damage.
or
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it's-
okay.
It's the DC is equal to 10 or half damage taken.
Okay,
That's
and
right.
then the second one just
Whichever's
needs to roll a
greater.
10. And it got 3. So the second one drops its staff.
This is the one that Chad hit already, or
No, this is the one that hasn't been
oh,
hit
okay,
by
so the one all the way to the right.
So
Okay.
you see it drops
Nice.
the staff, and this energy stops going. Okay. And where you're standing, you see that the kind of the ice that encompasses this woman starts to grow back on that side.
Got it.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and delete that. All right.
Well done.
Way to go, Boreas.
That
It's,
wasn't
it's
Boreas.
kind of
It
weird.
was
That,
Loen.
it's kind of weird that this woman is like so icy, but also so sexy.
I see. So sexy. All right, so it's their turn. So the one that drops its staff steps forward right here. And you see it opens up its mouth and sprays out this acid. Sprays out this poison towards you. Okay.
At
Boreas loves
it's
poison.
10 feet, so it only would hit you.
Boreas?
This noxious
Yeah, just
gas
Boreas.
comes out to Boreas, and you need to roll a Constitution save of 12
Okay.
or take 1d12 points of poison damage.
Got it. Okay. Let's do it. Do I get bonuses from you?
Are you within 30? Is it?
For saves? No, you're not. But you have to be closer.
I have to be closer. Okay. I got 14.
All right, you save, so you don't take any of it. Okay.
I blow it away.
Okay, and so you see that the 3 remaining still hold on to their staff, slam it down on the ground, and that wave of cold comes. Okay, so everybody needs to roll another save.
12.
12?
Not natural.
Natural. Okay.
16.
Saved.
Sorry. Am I close enough to John to or
Are you within
You're
10?
10 feet.
You would be.
10.
You're
Okay.
5 separating, so you do.
great? 16.
Okay, you all save. Wonderful.
Nice.
So,
All right, and from above you see Malarak enters the fray.
He's going to wish he
Flies
never
above
entered.
you.
He's going to wish he never entered.
while we're doing that, can we remind the kids to be
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
sleepy?
You should just tell them to be quiet.
He lands right there between both of you.
Thank you, Zachary.
Hey guys, let's keep it a little bit more quiet, okay? Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, fantastic. So Malarak flies behind and lands. And you see that he attacks you twice with his claws, Boreas.
I'm not near him.
Boreas
Oh, my
isn't-
bad.
Yeah.
So he attacks twice against you, Loen, with his claws.
Oh, you mean
and-
Cadmus?
And then Cadmus, he comes out with this sting against you. What is your AC?
11.
Like a scorpion
Sorry,
tail?
it's 14.
14.
Sting.
All right.
Does he
you
have
got
like a
19.
scorpion tail or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
There's ice hook on it. So hits you once and misses on the second one. Okay. So his claws come out and you feel the cold that circulates around him. And again, you see these little teeny black ice crystals are constantly falling from him. So you hear this like tinkling of crystals hitting on the ground. Okay.
That's cool.
Let's see. 2 claws attack. 2d8 plus 4. So you take 12 damage, Loen. Comes across and hits you. And then his sting comes at you, Cadmus. What's your AC?
19.
Ooh, 1. How do fumbles work in this?
It's a miss.
It's a miss.
Does he miss a turn or does that not happen?
I don't think it does. Let me look.
A natural one is always a miss. That's all it says.
Okay, great. You see he comes in and he misses against you pretty poorly. All right. So as that goes, also
I have a reaction to make with that.
sweet. Go ahead.
Okay. So when I get hit, when I take damage, I can use a reaction to turn invisible and teleport up to 60 feet away.
Oh, sweet. Do that.
Into an unoccupied space that I can see, and then I remain invisible until the start of my next turn,
Dude, that's cool.
or if I attack. So I am gonna go ahead and turn into pocket sand,
Okay.
Loen's a magic man.
and then move. Well, hang on. Sorry, I have to count around
That's
this
cool.
because it's hard to see.
That's super cool.
Eight times 5 is
40.
40.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm actually going to just appear. Thank you, by the way. 5 times tables are hard. Like the easiest ones. Cha-cha. So I am invisible, but I'm going to be standing right in front of our
Ethelgrad.
friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. I want everybody to roll a perception as this round concludes.
7.
7,
12.
12,
Unnatural.
natural or natural.
Unnatural.
Okay. And then
I've been
you,
shocked how many
13.
12s we've rolled.
But
13.
unnatural 12.
Both of you realize that you actually saw Ethelgrad kind of lift up, trying to get off his knees once that connection was severed from the serpent. Okay? All right, now it is your turn, Cadmus.
Okay. With that realization, rather than attacking Mokarak or whatever his name is,
Malarak.
Yep. I'm going to use my movement to get up here.
Okay.
So I do leave his space. I don't know if that means he gets a reactionary attack on me or whatever.
Yeah,
He does.
his reach, then you'll provoke attack of opportunity.
He swings and he misses you.
Swing and a miss.
Swing bada.
Yeah, so I'm going to walk up and I'm going to attack this dude twice with my Warhammer. With my extra attack.
Okay.
26
Dude.
Hit.
and natural 20.
Damn. All right, let's do that
Hit,
damage,
hit.
baby.
And these are my last tinsel attacks, I think, for this guy.
Yeah.
5 attacks, yeah.
2 plus 5, 7. 11 for the first attack.
Okay.
Is it just the dice that's doubled, right? So it's 16 because I rolled an 8.
Uh-huh.
Plus 5 is 21. And then 1 for the tinsel, 22.
Okay.
Nice.
You come down with your Warhammer and you fly it across the room. And it is dead.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Severing that connection.
connection.
And as you're next to Ethelgrad, he goes, "Help me get to my feet." To you. Okay.
Dude, I'm inspired.
Okay. It is now your turn, Chad.
Boreas. Boreas has a bone to pick with Malarak.
Okay.
I'm going to keep him busy. I move in, and because I'm frenzied and I have an extra attack, I attack him 3 times, all with advantage.
Boom. Hit it up, baby.
So I'm going ham on this son of a gun. Okay, with my great axe. So first attack is 23. Second attack is,
Let me know if you're rolling any 12s, by the way.
I will.
Okay.
Second attack is 28. Third attack is 24.
Okay. Hit.
Nice.
You come in with your great axe just cleaving. You come into his side, hit his other side, and then come down on his calf.
Okay, all 3 of these get tinsel, but they're the last tinsels I've got.
Perfect.
Okay, so I
You're
get...
bypassing all of his resistances.
Yeah, so I got 15 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Then 14 damage on the second hit. Then 10 damage on the third hit.
All right.
Remember
What was the first one again?
16. It was 16, 14, 10.
So in total, 40.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Should have never shown your face, Malarak. So I'm going nuts on him.
Eat your children. He says
Teddy bears.
I don't even like Teddy.
the ones you like.
No.
And you see as you get close, you see his tongue is lolling
Yeah.
out, like just kind of like swinging, right?
Mm-hmm.
As he's missing his jaw. All right, it is now your turn, Loen.
Lo and behold.
Okay, so I become visible again.
Okay.
And I mean, I feel like it's better to just break the enchantment than help him up. But I really couldn't turn away his help, so for my action, I am gonna help him up. That'll
Okay.
be my action.
Awesome. So you kind of get under him. Again, he's about 13, 14 feet tall. So you get underneath his arm and you start helping him get up. Okay. And you see he's like struggling to get towards his feet. And you feel like almost this gravity is pulling him down as you realize whatever source of energy is being sucked away from this warmth of winter is connected to Ethelgrad.
Okay.
Perfect. So that is your turn. Sorry.
Is he up or
No,
no?
he's not up. His hand's still on the ground, but you're kind of underneath his shoulder, helping him get up. But it was good. All right. With that, you start to see, you realize that as this chamber is, 60 to 80 feet tall in places, you see that there's parts of the aurora that have started to return. And near the top, above the crystal, you see this portal flash open. And you see Comet and Cupid come flying.
Yes!
Okay?
I knew it was Comet. I could tell.
You see they come flying in, and they come over towards you.
Expecto Patronum! They kind of look like it.
I'm going to miss Vixen, though.
You see they come in and they land right.
Dasher.
They come and land right next to both of these, and they both come down with their horns and do this charge attack. Boom!
Nice.
So we'll do the one that is closer to Cadmus.
The creatures that are channeling.
The creatures that are channeling. Yep. So
rip them slithery snakes. Get the slithery snakes.
Natural 19 connects, and it does 48 plus 4. Okay, hits it with 16, so it needs to roll its concentration. Oh, and it fails. You see it drops its staff, and it is pushed back. All right,
Nice.
16 on.
Nailed him.
This one hasn't had any damage, and the second one comes in, and it misses with a 2. Okay, so the reindeer
Got
go.
him.
All right, perfect. It is now their turn. You see Malarak.
Bring it.
Pulls his gazy, icy eyes towards you.
Bring it,
And
you know,
feel
Joss,
this
son of a bitch.
darkness start to come upon you. And you need to roll wisdom save.
Question.
Yes.
Is this fear or charm based?
Yes.
I'm immune because I'm in frenzy.
Perfect.
So I stare into
You
the
shake
void.
it off, and you can see visible frustration as he's visible frustration as he's not able to affect you. So you see he comes to attack you with his
He
claws.
gets advantage on me because I'm recklessly
Okay,
attacking.
perfect.
That's why I've been rolling with advantage. He gets advantage on me.
So he comes and does 2 attacks and a sting, both against you.
Bring
okay?
them all.
So here's the first attack.
Okay.
Is 25.
Hit.
Second attack is a 2 and a 3. What is this? Misses. And then his sting is plus 8. Is 25.
Hit.
Right. So his first claw comes across and does 14. It's slashing.
Okay.
14, 18 damage to you.
Okay, so
More
I'll
like
take
9.
9.
Great. And then his claw comes in.
Or his stinger.
His piercing damage is
Or the claws.
2d10 plus.
Wouldn't it be 7
4.
damage?
What, 18?
Oh, 18.
18 divided in
Do
half.
your thing. Sorry.
So
I heard
you
14.
take 22 with this poison sting.
Okay. What is that, poison and piercing? Because I would take half from the piercing.
The piercing damage, my bad, is 18.
Okay, so that would be 9 more from piercing.
Correct.
And then
And
whatever
then
is left
you
that's poison.
take 18 poison damage.
Worth it.
Shouldn't have questioned.
So you now have a disadvantage from all attack rolls and ability checks until after your next turn.
Okay, so 36. Okay, I got 40 damage. Nice.
So when you have a disadvantage and advantage, then you just don't get any. It's
Correct.
just the standard roll.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me that effect again. It's until his next turn.
Until his next turn. Yep.
So I don't get my
Target has
advantage
the poison
thing.
condition until the start of the devil's next turn.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Malarak.
All right.
I kind of like it. Trading blows with Malarak.
All right,
Got
so
this.
you see that the
Stuff.
3 snake creatures all kind of chant again with their with their staves, and you feel the coldness come in. Everybody roll the save.
No. Okay. Constitution.
I fail.
11.
fail?
I got a 1.
Right, and you only have one. How many levels of exhaustion? This is your second
Just
level.
1. Yeah, just 1
13.
level.
13 save. What'd you
11.
Get? 11. And then Brandon, is this you're still?
I
You're
only
at
have
1
1.
now. Okay, so this is great. So now you're at 2, or you're at 1 now.
No, I will be at 2.
This is at 2. Okay.
Yes.
Great. And at level 2, you end up getting your speed is now halved.
Okay.
Okay. So now it is Cadmus's turn.
Okay. I see my Bobo get attacked, so I'm going to run. And as I run with a free action, I'm going to interact with an object, which would be the tinsel, because
Okay.
we grabbed 3, and I'm going to wrap around my Warhammer and come in and smite.
Beautiful.
That was smart.
And I want to use a bonus action to do Searing Smite again, but at a 2nd level again, which will exhaust all my 2nd level spells.
Okay.
But it'll be the what was that? 3d8 additional damage. Let me look that up real quick.
Crush him. Crush him, Cadmus. As I'm like, like
no,
spitting
way
poison.
wrong. It would be 1d6 or 2d6. So let's hope I don't miss.
You won't miss.
17.
17. AC of 16, you hit.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay.
Good work.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what my smite is.
And you see the aurora starting to build. As the other one had.
Dude. He did a lot of damage.
You did. You want you dead.
Even with my advantages and stuff. He
So
took, yeah.
6 for that attack, but then the searing damage or searing is just 1 fire damage.
Okay.
But he would roll a
Dex.
what was it? Constitution save of
Okay.
DC 13.
He failed.
So he catches on fire.
Sweet. And does that do just 1d6 damage every round or what?
Yep. He rolls a Constitution saving throw on a failed save.
So how much does he do?
It was just 1.
Okay, sweet. But he is constantly on fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Way to go, Cadmus, the chain. All right, now it is your turn, Boreas.
Boreas.
No, yeah. It is. Sorry.
Is it?
Yep.
So question. Am I able to tinsel up my weapon just right here and then attack him? Or is that going to provoke an attack? I don't know how the attacks of opportunity work in this.
To keep the pace of it, I want you to roll an ability. I want you to roll an ability check at a disadvantage in order to do it.
Got
I
it.
think opportunity attack is just if they move out of reach.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he won't get an
Okay.
attack on you, but be able
If
to
I
do it.
do this though, am I going to lose? I won't lose my ability to use all my attacks.
No, yes, you will. It's a use a potion to like drink it and administer or put something on it.
Yep.
And that's an action. So you can either attack or put the
okay,
action
screw
on.
that. I'm going to attack.
Oh,
Okay, do
well,
it
I
up,
missed.
baby.
I did that
My-
wrong then because I just did a free action of interacting with an object while I was moving. So that would have been my action. I wouldn't have been able to attack.
Oh,
That's okay. We'll keep it.
All right, so I'm just going to attack. I don't get my advantage on the attack, so I'm just going to do my 3 attacks.
Perfect.
Because I'm frenzy. Okay, so here is the first one.
AC of 16, by the way.
Natural 20, critical.
Woo, critical.
It's my first. Second one, 21.
Okay.
Third one, 16.
All 3 hit.
All 3 hits. Start with the critical, baby.
I'm unstoppable, man. Boreas is unstoppable.
We have
So
to
the
take these dice
critical-
away when he becomes DM again.
The critical, I got 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. 10 plus 6, 16 damage.
16.
Is critical. The next one is 15 damage. The third one is 7 damage. I had to be stopped.
Okay.
Boreas
You
is out
come
of
up with
control.
your axe and you're cleaving off bits of his like hide in his skin. And it falls to the ground and it shatters. And you feel the first time you see he kind of was like has to use his wings to stabilize himself before he falls over. But way to go, my friend.
Yeah, you butthead.
All right. So now it is your turn, my friend Loen.
Okay, so as I am helping him up.
So the way that you did it, you're kind of shouldering him underneath his like armpit. If
Mhm.
that makes sense. So you're kind of like coming up underneath to kind of get him up.
So to continue to help him, will I need to continue to help an ally?
Nope.
Okay, so I can cast a spell.
Correct.
Okay, so then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the one remaining snake person.
Awesome. Got it.
And so I need to make a ranged attack on it. And I miss. I got a 1.
Okay.
Meh.
Wah, wah.
I can't roll this dice.
What does inspiration do again?
You award inspiration to us, and then that's like a d6 we get to use.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, everybody has an inspiration for the rest of the battle. Sorry, I forgot to add those up.
Cool.
Okay.
Jingle bells.
Perfect. All right. Anything else, Brandon? Are you going to move or are you just going to stay there underneath him?
I'm kind of stuck there, so I'm okay to stay there.
Okay. Great. All right. You see that behind you, you hear Ethelgrad speak in this deep Fey. And Brandon, you can hear and you see he's talking to his reindeer, saying, "Begin to summon the winter court." And you see that the two reindeer, now that it's their turn, you see they fly up in the air and they start circling in the Aurora Borealis, and it starts creating this vortex in the middle of the room. And you, as you're close to Malarak, you see this fear comes into his eyes. Okay?
There it is. Seen that before.
All right.
He tried to scare me and I just yelled at him.
You see that Malarak flies into the air, so both of you get an attack against him.
Yes. Let's give me another natural 20 here.
22.
Okay,
18.
You both hit. John, you first.
7 damage.
7. We know if
14.
you're only 12. What was it?
14.
14, so it's only 7.
Oh, and he should roll a Constitution save or have
'Cause he's
1d6
on
fire.
So his con is... He failed. So it's 1d6 fire damage. Dude. He only takes 1.
Malarak, what were you thinking? What were you thinking?
You see he flies in the air.
Malarak, what you doing?
And he comes up and he attacks one of the reindeer with 2 attacks.
If he kills another reindeer, I swear to Santa.
Hit and hit. So he comes in, he tears into the reindeer,
So he couldn't beat me, so he goes to kill a helpless little reindeer.
and then you see he comes across and you see blood flies across from his 2 strikes, and his tail comes in to finish it off.
No.
Comes into the chest of Comet, and you hear the gas comes out, and the next sound you hear is Comet hitting the floor. Boom.
Comet!
Falls just like
and
a
you
comet.
hear Ethelgrad.
Oh, no.
Comet is dead.
I'm crying
All right.
with anger.
You see that Cupid gives out this bleeding.
No.
Oh no. All right. And now it is back to you, Cadmus.
Okay.
So he is like 40. He is only 20 feet up in the air currently.
So I'm gonna move, and as I'm running around here, I'm gonna be exchanging my warhammer for my javelin.
Mm-hmm.
And as I round around the crystal, I'm just gonna chuck it at the last dude that's charging.
All right, do it, baby. He's the most damage. You believe in you.
26 to hit.
26 to hit. Connect.
I just realized, is Nora freeze inside the ice? Victor freezes beloved.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Mrs. Claus.
You kill it.
Mrs. Claus. She's the
Oh,
warmth of
what?
winter.
You killed it? Nice.
Everybody
Dude.
pay attention. You see with the final. All right. He is dead.
Hell yeah.
So all 4 the connection goes. And you see that the crystal starts to completely close with the woman inside of it.
Uh-huh.
And you see it completely close, and all of a sudden you see the aurora comes back in. Fills up the area, and the warmth that has been missing starts to come back in.
Nice.
And the black ice across the area starts to melt. Doesn't melt in the water. You see it comes up almost like this black vapor, and Malurak screams.
Nice.
All right. That was it. And now it is your turn. Chad.
All right. I am going to run over to this guy because Malarak is hiding from me 20 feet in the air.
Mhm.
And I'm going to attack this son of a bitch
Do it.
3 times. And just charge and run him down.
Bobo angry.
Okay.
You get advantage again now?
Is advantage back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was only for one round.
Yep. Malarak's
All
turn
right.
on
I got a
left.
26, so I'm not going to worry about that one.
All right, you hit it.
All right. And then
You should, because it could be a critical.
this one, I should. That's a good point. The second attack is 22.
Okay.
That first one was not a critical. And then the last attack, I got 24.
Awesome. You hit on both.
Nice.
All 3.
All three.
All 3.
Okay. So 11,
Okay.
7,
Okay.
and a big
He's-
old juicy 15 or
he's so-
16.
He's so dead as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
16.
destroy him. You feel like you hack him into thirds before he even hits the ground. And he's dead.
It's like
In
a chopped
honor of
hot
these
dog.
dungeon meshy dice, I'm going to cook this snake.
All right, Loen, it is now your turn.
Okay, so the only individuals that are left in this are Malarak.
Malarak and then one
And
last.
one last.
Just one guy.
slip.
Oh, there's one more one. Okay.
Yep.
Snaky serpent. He's right
So-
next to you.
I am going to cast. So I'm within 30 feet of it, so I can cast Witch Bolt
Uh-huh.
on this sweet child. So I have to be within 30 feet. So I pull out a twig from a tree that has been struck by lightning, and
It's Shrillindria's wand.
so I need to make a ranged spell attack on the creature, and then on a hit, it takes 1d12 lightning damage. But because I'm casting it at a higher level,
Mhm.
It actually increases by 1d12, so it will be 3d12 damage if
Awesome.
I connect. So this also lasts for
When
1
you
minute.
connect.
So what I'm going to do is make my attack roll.
Okay.
And I'm not going to roll that dice that I've rolled like 100 ones with tonight. And I'm going to use my
Inspiration.
inspiration dice. So, sorry, here. Oh, that one. 16.
Awesome. You hit.
Okay, great. So I do 24 damage.
Perfect. So you hold out and it's lightning damage, right?
Yeah, 24 lightning damage.
So you reach out and you see this energy and this feeling of connection with Aethelgrad being right behind you. And you see this bolt blasts a hole through the chest of this creature and it slumps dead.
Sweet. And then I'm going to use my movement to move 30 feet closer to Malarak.
Okay.
I'll move myself, but that's just what I'm...
As the final one crashes down to the ground, you feel this weight being pressed down upon you, Loen, as you walk away and you see Aethelgrad stands up and he marches all the way towards the crystal.
Yes.
You see he turns up to Cupid and he says, "Take us to the winter court."
Yes.
And as this happens, you feel this snow swirl around you, but it's not cold. It's warm, obscuring your vision completely. Okay. All right. So you look up and you see
Whoa.
this woman standing next to. If you guys want to move over your characters really quick, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
So you see this woman, and you realize it was the woman in the crystal.
Nora.
Not Nora. Her name is Aurelia.
Aurelia.
Because you see Aethelgrad
Says Aurelia, I am weakened. You will need to vanquish this demon.
You see his voice deepens, and Aurelia steps forth, this pillar of light, of warmth energy amidst all these snows and these treasures and these presents that are wrapped. And the snow here again is not cold, but it invites this warmth. And you see that Malarak, this ice that's on him, starts to melt. And you see Aurelia steps forward, now incredibly imposing, almost 20 feet tall in this element, steps forward. And as she holds out her hand, she shoots this beam of basically aurora at Malarak.
Nice.
And everybody from now on has an advantage on all hits. So 17.
Is it just me or did Cadmus get bigger?
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it.
That's
Do you want my help? Fixed. I think you were faking about not knowing how to fix it. You just wanted to be big.
So as Malarak gets hit with this surrounding aurora coming out of Aurelia's hands, you see it like Aurelia just screaming with this intensity, right? And you see Malarak is almost shrinking from this energy, okay? And now you see it's Malarak's turn. So he flails and attacks her twice,
Miss.
hits once,
Oh, dang it.
and then with his stinger comes in, misses, okay?
Somebody come get her. Malarak has a stinger.
You see it almost does nothing to her, as whatever realm you are currently in feels empowered and invigorated.
Nice.
Okay, now it is your turn, Cadmus.
All right, I
And you
joined
can
the fray.
place yourself wherever you want.
I joined the fray.
Okay?
Attack him twice.
Into the fray.
We got 25 and 18.
25 and 18.
Those are hits,
Hit
right?
And hit. Yep.
Dude, rip him up. Rip him a new one.
Oh, yeah, I dropped it. We got 11 and 15. So 26.
26. So. Ooh. All right. You come over, and at this point, it almost looks like an old slush pile of snow. Any composition of like rigidness that his body held with ice feels almost like slough away like a Slurpee. And you're just like sloshing through him. And it's
Smacking
flying
Slurpees.
across, okay?
Nice.
Now it is your turn, Boreas.
You know what Boreas does best.
Okay.
I get in there. We're going to just go to town. 3 attacks. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even roll with advantage.
You missed out. We have an 18.
Okay, hit.
We have a 19.
Okay.
And we have, I might miss 11.
11. Miss on the final one.
Okay. Let's go. We got 10. We got 11.
Missed on the last one.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 11.
And 11.
Thanks. I used to missing. That was the first time I've missed.
All right.
Boreas.
Ooh, 10 and 11, so 21.
21. 2 times 21.
It is not dead. You see at this point, you see that whatever flesh is on it, half of it is exposing this devil skeleton underneath that looks like it's etched in runes. Parts of its flesh falling off. Have you ever seen the end of Gremlins?
Yeah.
Stripe. That's kind of what it's looking like. Loen, it's your turn.
Okay. From where I'm at, I'm going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast. So it's I get a +8 to my ranged spell attack. 25.
You hit.
With advantage.
Oh,
Roll again in case you're critical.
20. So,
Natural 20?
Yeah, natural 20. So
Okay,
thank you.
Brandon, as you fire, you know immediately you are in the wild. You are in the winter court, so your Eldritch does full damage.
So 25.
25,
30 actually.
Wow.
30.
So it's 2 blasts
Okay.
at 15 each.
Perfect.
Sweet.
You hold out both of your hands, and you guys look behind him, and it looks like a channel of like the water being sucked into a vortex going through Loen and coming out his hands, and it blasts Malarak out of existence.
You turned into a droid Dika.
Uh-huh. And as this Aurora energy swirls back around, you leave the Winter Court and return back to the Citadel of Evergleam. You only feel like you are at the Citadel of Evergleam for a brief moment, for you catch the smiling face of Ethelgrad saying, "Your deeds shall be etched in the Winter Court's records. Let's get you home to your family and your children." And you see that he casts teleport and encircles you all in a big hug.
Aw.
That's sweet.
And the next thing you know, you're not waking up, you're teleporting back right outside the front of the longhouse, hearing the joyous sounds of party going in. The doors open, and your family is more than excited to see that you've returned.
We save Christmas time for sauna.
Aw, it's over?
We'll be back again someday.
Malarak, don't do it again. Don't do it again.
And as you see the doors close above the sky, you see the familiar Aurora from Evergleam Citadel wish you warmth on this Merry Christmas. And all of us here at Heroic Round wish everybody listening a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Please like, subscribe, and send the greatest gift you can, the gift of sharing our podcast with your friends. Thank you so much, and make sure to follow.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.
Great job.
Nice, dude.
That was
super fun.
awesome.